good to go. All right, Matt, Fathom, give us a recap after you finish your bite. Now that the tension's very clearly on your bite.
You put me on the spot and I'm nervous. We started our campaign last week. Got to meet everyone. I've been on a boat for about a month. And then we were ordered to attack a rogue fishing vessel. Fathom put everyone to sleep while everyone gored the boarding party on the other side. Mako fucking dragged a man under the water and drowned him. All while Fathom hid on the main deck and waited for things to be over, then got punched by the captain when he asked for a simple bandage. Little unfair. Then we were told to take the fishing vessel back to Aetros. And after our ship left, we discovered that there was one of the fisher's sons on board. So I put him to sleep. We had a broom fall in the ocean. Mako saved the day by grabbing the broom. We stuck it in the mast to make the sail work somehow. And then we made our way to, I forget the name of the city that we're currently in, but we went south to this city to get the ship fixed. Went to a bar where they were having a secret meeting about how to take down the END. And so we inadvertently joined a rebellion.
Yeah. You're here. Yes.
And that's it.
This mine warriors.
Colby, you seem confused by the little cat girl in the tavern.
I am confused by the cat girl as big as a building.
I was seeing if there was a good token to make y'all's like party token, and I found the little cat girl, and that seemed more than appropriate. But then I didn't like it.
Perfect. It would work better for our other party with Jeff, but
Oh, we don't have a Jeff yet.
Anywho, before they get that idea gets out of whack there. Yeah, so we left off. You guys kind of joined that meeting that you got invited to, and then as the meeting was kind of ending, you guys all heard the door open and saw Pero standing in the doorway, and that's kind of where we cut out last time. And that's where we'll continue right on. The door creaks open. I'm not gonna do the sound. I'm sorry. The door creaks open. Oh, there it is. And Pero's standing in the doorway, and he kind of just like stares at you guys from the doorway.
Is he alone?
As soon as
run up and hug him.
Yeah, as soon as you're running up, a man pushes right past him and pushes back against you, Fathom.
Oi, is this the lot?
Oh, hi.
no, this isn't a lot. This is a building.
A lot. Right. Some they're smart, huh? This is the END.
Yeah, that's them. And about 3 people are following this kind of gruff looking man.
Yeah. Right. And they killed Pero's dad.
We made harm.
Yeah, they did.
All right. Well, I say we hang him. Yeah.
Hang.
Yeah.
At this, everyone in the bar starts talking, throwing out their opinions. There are some people all too eager to hang, and other people kind of seem kind of passive to the idea, but everyone's just kind of staring at the group of you.
We really don't want to cause any trouble. We're like really sorry about what happened to Pero's dad. End is kind of shitty, you know. Again, sorry for everything.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah. We really appreciate your honest apologies. But you know, we'd like our money, our people, our dignity back. Yeah. So fuck you. And I say we kill him. And he's gonna kind of start raising up. He's holding a wood cutting axe, and he's gonna start holding that up, and the crowd behind him is gonna also start kind of holding their weapons up.
Oh, man.
Can we not?
Can we not?
So I'm gonna turn to the group now, with my back kind of towards them. Does anyone actually want to be an end? Like, do we have to be an end, guys?
I mean,
The
What if we
captain punched
join the
me, and I don't really
rebellion?
like him.
At this, the guy who kind of the younger high elf guy who'd kind of been leading the meeting, kind of stands back up on the table that he's at and says, he kind of just looks around at the group for a second and calls for silence in the room, and everyone kind of stares towards him. If you're truly willing to repent, all of you, well, having insiders who have firsthand knowledge about the end could be good for us.
Exactly. I've been there for a few years, and I can tell you a lot of what they're doing, and it's not a lot good. I know I only joined because I didn't have any other option. You know, like the whole like dad no mom thing. You know, all of that. But like,
damn, that's sad.
I don't care. And it seems like you guys have been very mistreated, and I'm really sorry about all of that.
I joined in just to become a map maker. So you know, I don't have a really firm stake in end. So if y'all can help me achieve my goal, I can surely try to help you guys.
Can you both give a persuasion checks?
Oh my god.
Okay, great.
It's crazy. It's all on Laurel.
It's not a good start for Kara.
Oh,
Are we
damn
about to
straight.
slaughter this whole tavern?
No, we're not. And what was it? Persuasion, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Did it do it?
Nope.
No.
Did it do it?
We heard the noise. Oh,
Oh, there goes.
All right.
Yeah, so this guy kind of like looks up at HG and says, Pero, is it true that this slot is responsible for the death of your dad? And he kind of nods to them. He says, then I leave it to you to decide. And Pero walks forward, and he walks straight up to Mako and just kind of gets in Mako's face. And he said, will you renounce the end right now?
Mako.
Mako.
I have no allegiance to end.
Then say that you'll renounce it.
I have no allegiance to end.
That's crazy. Ask me.
Will you give me a quick charisma check?
Oh.
Oh, is that the big box?
Yep.
Oh, no.
Oh no. Then he looks at you and then goes back and he kind of walks over to Dazeth next and says, human,
I am a human.
do you renounce the end?
The end of what?
Oh my lord.
He just kind of like looks at you blank, basically.
I hit him on the back of the head.
Yes. Yes.
And then he walks over next to Fathom and says, and you? Would you renounce the end?
I just wanted to look for ships, like on the seafloor, but haven't found any so far, and I got punched in the face, so I'm not super happy with my current situation. So yeah.
And then he looks back at the two of y'all who had kind of very eagerly given it up and said, and I assume both of you are willing then to renounce the end.
Damn right. Welcome.
And he kind of just turns and nods to the man who had kind of come in pretty hot a second ago behind him.
Yeah, he'll kind of grunt and step back, but he's going to continue glaring at you, the lot of you.
I'm gonna wave at him.
With this, the guy kind of that has been leading the meeting so far goes then. Let them live for now. And I believe they could be of service to us then. So, do you have a ship?
No.
We have Pero's dad's ship.
And everyone kind of looks like at Pero, and Pero goes, and he kind of walks over to the group of you and just kind of like grabs onto Daz's shoulder and says, "We, the 6 of us, do have a ship. It'll take till tomorrow, but the goal will be ready to sail again."
I'm gonna raise my sword. I forget what weapon I have. Great axe.
I don't know what weapon do you have?
I'm gonna raise my hand axe.
There it is. He then kind of looks over towards the man who'd come in with the woodcutter axe and says, "Rankin, could you please finish the goal? My friends will be happy to pay you in the morning for the work you do."
Yeah, they'd better.
Carol, like how much money is that gonna be?
And he kind of looks over to Rankin and then kind of just makes a smile and says, "Rankin's giving us a friend and family discount. Don't worry about it."
Fathom, do you have like a lot of money by chance? 'Cause I don't.
I'm gonna pull out my super small coin purse. I'm gonna look in it. I'm just gonna put it back and shake my head.
It'll be 25 gold.
Oh,
Oh,
okay. I
We
think
can
we
do-
can pull that together.
We can do that. We can do that. Is that Wingstop?
You'll hear one of the like women behind you. "Looks like the end doesn't even pay that well, does it then?"
They really
They
don't.
don't.
it's shit. Actually, let's be
Well,
real.
Fuck them all then. To the end of the end, everyone. Next round's on this lot. And everyone cheers, and they start bringing ales out to everyone.
To the end
At
of the end.
at this, Pero is gonna go off and start talking to the man who's been kind of leading the thing so far. He kind of goes sits at the table with him, and the 5 of you are left kind of to yourself.
Damn, we just deserted.
I see drinks, but I don't see dessert.
Hello.
Man.
No reaction from nobody.
I think it was the right choice.
Well, I'm not saying it's the wrong choice. I'm just saying that, you know, we did it.
I mean,
Um,
I don't give 2 shits about the end. I've done a lot for them and
Are we
never once have
spies
I
now?
been told thank you.
Captain Mako, can I call you Captain? I feel like you're the most responsible out of all of us here currently. You took kind of a long time to answer. Should we be worried? Are you going to betray us? That would actually be such a good story.
No, I need all of you to move on to the next place, which hopefully we can do soon.
That sounds like a vaguely veiled like way of saying you need all of us to die.
What do you mean by that?
If you die, I can still talk to you guys. That'd be fun.
Why do we have to go?
Well, because we're in a room full of people who just barely decided they didn't want to kill us.
no, Mako has a point. Let's be real. Mako
Isn't
has a
that what the
point.
captain did like every day though?
I have
don't think he
sailed
was.
for a very long time. I'm not going to promote end in this place, but I will say order on the seas is not a bad thing.
Okay.
All right, man.
Sorry about everything that happened earlier then, I guess. This really changes the situation we're in.
So I was gonna cast Zone of Truth to get him to believe this, but now I don't think it's a good idea.
No, probably not a good idea.
We should talk more about that later. Because that seems like a problem for us all. But who's paying for this round of drinks? Because I can pay for the ship if y'all pay for the drinks.
Fine, I'll pay for the drinks.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thank you, Laurel.
hmm
Next time I'm gonna have to bring out my fucking Warhammer to get you guys to do something, aren't I?
At this kind of point, the barmaid brings over 5 ales to you, and then just kind of stares at you guys for a time.
Hello.
I'm gonna wave and smile at her.
Well, they said this that you're paying for this round.
How much?
How much is it?
Well, kind of looks around. And you see her like struggling to count. She's like, we'll count to 4 and then kind of go back to 1 again.
Okay.
Never going to her pinky. I think just 4 silver for the lot seems fair, doesn't it?
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. I'm gonna give her 4.
And she said, and that's not including the tip if you're feeling generous or.
I'll give her 6 silver.
She leans forward and just like kisses you on the cheek and then walks away.
Yeah.
Do people usually do that on land here? It's been a while, but I feel like that was weird.
Yeah,
right?
people pay for their drinks all the time.
Or are you talking about tipping? Because I know in some societies they don't do that, but I've also heard of a lot of like barbarian type of people just handing out money for no reason sometimes.
Out of character.
That was a jab at every character you've ever played.
Not my vote. They need it more than I do, right? They don't. They really don't. They're made up characters.
After a little while, as you guys are kind of sitting there, you're gonna kind of get a tap on a shoulder, and like a larger bloke who had been there at the meeting earlier is gonna go, Baylor wants to talk to the group of you.
Which one's Baylor again?
And he points over to the high elf who had been leading everything, who's sitting currently at a table by himself with his feet up on the table. You guys don't see Pero when you look over there.
Okay, thanks. Y'all want to go over there? I
Yeah,
don't think we have a choice.
it's
Yes.
safe. Let's go.
Yeah, as you guys kind of walk up, he at the table, there's already sitting around this table 5 shots, each in front of a chair, and he says, "Sit, drink, relax for a minute. You guys seem incredibly tense for someone who just rejected their very way of lives."
You guys did almost kill us for a second, though, in our defense.
Oh,
But I understand why you tried to. Honestly, very fair.
everyone here has lost something or someone to the end, and it seems like y'all, the 4 of you are no different. But sit, let's get acquainted, actually.
Going to slide into the chair closest to him and immediately throw back my shot.
And it throws it back as well. But then go.
Laurel sips. He sips.
What's up?
I was just gonna say Mako is gonna give her shot to Dazeth.
Dawson's just gonna hold 2 shots and like try to do both of them at the same time and get roughly half of it into his.
King.
Fair enough. With this, he kind of leans over and hands a handkerchief to Dazeth and says, well, my name is Baylor Willowvale. I'm the de facto leader in charge of this thing right now, and it's, as you can tell, not much of a thing. We exist now as just a little over a dozen men and women who are fed up with the way things are going in Kaviti and, frankly, the way things are going in Aetros. And you guys are a blessing in disguise. You have a ship that is not only of somewhat size, you guys are also obviously armed to the teeth. Like, you guys could hide those somewhat, but you seem to choose to wear them on you. And you know what? You know, but Harrow has volunteered the ship on your behalf. for a bit of a task, but I don't feel comfortable with that. I want you to agree to it as well. So, how do you guys feel about a little bit of a job to take care of for me this upcoming day or two?
I feel like we've been doing jobs for the last few years. That's what we do, and as long as I get to keep my weapons, then I'm all good with that. Just please don't make me lose my weapons. That's kind of me.
This is a job that we're hoping gets us a couple more swords, actually.
That I can do.
Well, there's a fort, as I'm sure you guys are aware of, in the northwest corner of Cavite. Rumor and intel has it that the fort has been somewhat abruptly left by the end, and it apparently sits empty of soldiers, but the speed at which they left makes it appear that they left everything behind. It would do a lot for our growing club, I suppose, if somebody could go in and maybe see if there's anything that could help us out there and bring it back to here.
Definitely. Just knowing, working for the end for a while, even though it might look abandoned, I'm going to guess that's not abandoned. So is that okay?
I mean, that's more a question for you, but from the fishermen who saw it, they saw almost a dozen people leave all at once, and that is not a very well-stocked fort. It's a small one.
Okay.
So I can't imagine there's anything or anyone left there. The lot of you, does it seem like something you'd be willing to do for us?
Seems feasible. Seems feasible.
How far away is it? Because we kind of have to have the ship back in about 10 days or so.
That's only if we're in end still, and we're not in end.
Back to where and what?
To Aetros. We were supposed to bring the shipping vessel to Aetros, but we decided to bring it here so we could get it patched up with Pyro, or Pyro? I forget his name. But we were supposed to do that, and I thought you wanted insider information, so I just kind of assumed that we were heading back to Aetros at some point so we could get some information and then come back eventually, but I'm not sure, but we had to be there in about 10 days.
Well, and think for a second. It's a 3-day journey to Aetros City when the weather's fair. But I don't have a strong desire for the one sizable ship we have to end up in the hands of the end.
I feel like we just shouldn't be in the end anymore. Like we're kind of not right now.
So we just completely cut ourselves off.
I mean, I'm fine with that. I've only been here for about a month, so I don't have too many dealings with the E&D.
I don't have friends.
We can be friends.
At this, you just see Emma's eyes go.
Yes, well, I suppose we can all be friends of sorts. We're sort of working on something here, and so how about this? Why don't you head to this fort, check it out for us. If you find supplies that would be helpful to us, you bring them back, and then we can talk more about what your plans are next for helping us out or whatever that may be. That seem fair to you?
Yes, seems fair.
Yeah.
And with this, he's gonna kind of just take his time looking over each of you. Any questions? And he looks over. Mako, it is, right?
Yes.
Any questions about anything?
You said there are 24 people living here
Living where?
in this town?
Well, no, the town sits about there's about 800 people here in town. I said we have just over a dozen of us that are members of the club.
Oh. Okay. Then no, I don't have any questions.
Well,
I have
very
a
cool.
question.
Of course,
Oh, you said you need weapons, right?
ideally.
Oh yeah, do y'all want this? I hold out the mace I got earlier.
He kind of looks at it and then goes, yeah, yes, and that would be a wonderful start to an arsenal.
All right, here you go.
And he reaches out and takes it and then says, thank you. And just kind of puts it under the table next to himself. Remove your mace from the sheet.
Where do we sleep tonight?
Yes, I've already taken care of that. You have a room for the night here. A room for the group of you. If you would like more, you're welcome to pay for them. But we are a small group that is doing our best right now, and we don't have a lot of money to just throw away. But hopefully that will at least settle you for the night. They'll set up more than one sleep sack, but it's got to be just as comfortable as a boat, right?
Right.
Yeah.
Well then, enjoy the evening. This place will be lively for at least another 4 hours before it starts dying down. Get some drinks, some food. Feel free to meet people. And Pero said he will meet you first thing in the morning, right outside of City Tavern, and you can go take care of your ship and take care of this for us.
Thanks.
Of course. And he stands up, and you see him kind of in the corner whisper to another, like a younger woman that's in there, and then the two of them walk out the door and leave the inn.
Can I do a perception check to see how much I believe or that he has faith in us?
You can give me an insight check from when he was there.
Great.
He seems just so incredibly trusting of you, and he really does feel that you're going to kind of take care of this. It seems like you guys are
I
kind
don't
of
believe anything you're saying to me
becoming
right now.
a close family. He actually is considering you for godfather of his kids. So that's what you felt from. That's what you felt from the conversation.
Wait, our internet just went out. Can you repeat that real quick?
Yes, sorry, I said he seemed very trusting of you and very friendly to you, and so much so that he sees you as the future godfather of his kids. That's what it is. And she said she's a woman, and I said yes, that's what you.
Perfect.
Cool.
And you guys are here in the bar. Just there's a number of people kind of wandering around, drinking, talking, and you guys are alone at a table.
So, Laryl or
Well,
anyone,
Every time.
Laurel,
Larry.
Larry.
want to buy us some food? Because, like, this barbarian's tummy is rumbling.
I get paid the same amount as y'all do.
I'm buying the ship tomorrow.
Oh.
I thought we were all chipping in for the ship.
Everyone should put in 5, right? Everyone have 5 gold?
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
1, 2, 3. Yes.
I love Jazz so much.
All right, then I'll
Okay,
get.
Dazit is 32.
Can you count that
Age? Or
Age.
okay.
I'm gonna go up to the
Sex,
bartender.
Brendan. 32 is
Yes.
sex.
32.
Can I have like 5 meals, but like bigger than normal meals,
She kind of looks back.
and like 5 more drinks?
Well, we've got fish stew.
Yes,
Well,
we're not picky.
The bowls are only one size, but I could give you more than one bowl per person.
1 bowl for now, and then I'll be back later for like 3rd helpings. Okay.
Right, well, they're just 2 copper a piece for the bowl.
Okay. So that's like how much?
10 copper for the lot of you.
10 copper. Okay. Cool. And then 5 drinks too.
A silver for the drinks
A silver each.
total.
Perfect.
So
Okay.
two silver total for the meal. That math
2
was too hard
silver.
for a soldier. Just-
That's comedy.
I'm like 30 today, okay? I don't need to do math. And I hand over 3 silver.
she says, "I'll get you change then."
You can keep it though.
She tucks them and then she just takes a big scoop and just sloshes this like creamy white soup. That every now and then you see a part of a fish stick up, like a tail or an eyeball, a fin. And she
So
hands you 2 bowls and says, well, I got these ones then. And she carries the other 3 just like awkwardly over to him and leaves them on the table. As they put them down, each one has like a little bit slosh out onto the table, a little bit of that fish stew fall over. And she goes, I'll get the ales then. Oh, I'm so sorry about that. And she just spits on the table and then lifts her shirt up and just cleans up like the stain, right? And you see her lift her shirt and she lifts it way too high for what she's doing. You see a little bit of under boob, and this is a larger stout woman. And she says, I'm so sorry about that, honey. And then just kind of like pets Fathom's head and says, let me get the ales then, and tumbles off.
All right.
I like her. She's funny.
Dinner and a show. Wonderful.
Oh. I'm as soon as she leaves, I'm actually gonna run after her, and as soon as she's back behind the bar, I'm gonna slam a gold piece down, and I'm gonna say, "More for everyone."
Okay, and you see her start pulling bottles up from under the table, and she tucks the gold away and just starts handing a bottle of something to each person in the bar. And finally gets to your table and hands you 5 bottles, which appear to be full of some type of liquor, and then a 5 ales still as well. And says, "Oh, well, let me go get your change then." And
It's okay, keep it. Today's a good day. Well, not for Pyro, but you know.
As she walks away, and she goes, "Well, here's to being the richest woman here today." And she tucks it into her shirt and walks away.
Queen. I'm gonna unscrew my bottle. I'm gonna unscrew Dazith's, and I'm gonna hold them up. I'm gonna hold one up to him. I'm gonna clink it, and I'm gonna say, "Drink up."
Okay.
I'm gonna chug my bottle.
Yeah, as you start chugging the bottle, you realize very quickly it's rum. And will you give me a Constitution save?
Nice.
Anyone that decides they need to chug their bottle of rum.
Hell no.
Anna feels fine. Dazith is on the table, a little drunk. What was it?
2.
Oh my god.
You're trash. You and Dazith are trash. Yeah, you're trash, but the rest of you seem fine.
How's the fish soup?
Tastes like fish soup. 3 out of 10. 3 out of 10 on a good day.
Or can I use my lay on hands to like cleanse myself? Because it says I can do it for poison.
Will you roll me either a religion or arcana check? You attempt to, and it doesn't feel like it's working that well.
You're just
Damn.
sitting there like,
Huh.
Maybe try praying a little harder next time.
I'm gonna sling my arm over Dad's shoulder and start like incoherently telling him a story in his ear. None of it makes sense, but I'm trying.
It's a thought that counts.
Dad is sitting there drunk. He pulls a little stuffed bunny on his pocket and starts like moving it around the table like it's hopping.
A stuffed bunny?
Yeah.
Funny.
I love that he's a stuffed bunny.
I like that no one questions him for having a
That's
stuffed bunny.
Anna's gonna make like a goalpost and say, "Throw the bunny through it."
No, it's important.
What is it?
It's a bunny.
Okay.
Okay. A bunny.
Yeah, it's my kid's bunny.
You have a
You have a
child.
kid?
I have 2.
You have children.
Yeah.
Like human beings?
Yeah.
Who are they?
Their names are Beth and Zeth.
You've had
Oh my
sex
God.
before?
You know what? I don't want to be the one to say that. I don't want to be the one that say that. But yeah,
Yeah.
That's
At least twice.
at least twice. Hey, say mom,
Yeah, my wife.
you're a liar. Stop
No,
fucking
her
lying.
Why?
Her name's Elizabeth.
You're not married.
Yeah, I have a ring.
No, you don't.
Look at it. And
What
he
does
chose,
its
he
ring
chose his
look like?
wedding ring.
Is it just like a band?
Yeah.
Okay.
Pretty simple.
Fucking crazy.
Fathom's gonna start
Got
crying
flowers
whenever
on
you
it.
pull out the ring.
It's okay, buddy. You'll find
It's just-
someone later.
I don't care. It's just so beautiful. It's like,
Guys, this is a family man.
it's just so nice.
That's so crazy. I would have never, ever, 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 ever guessed.
Guess what?
What?
Huh?
So why are you here? If you have like children?
Or I'm supposed to take over the temple, but they say I might not do a good job.
Is it because you're like, you know?
You?
Yes. But I wanted to go on a journey to see, because it's the temple of Tamora. I need to go and see if I'm lucky, because luck will be the only way that temple remains standing if I'm in charge. So if I'm lucky enough to make it through this journey, I'm lucky enough to run the temple.
Oh, so it's a test.
Yeah. My
Hmm.
wife said that she didn't want me to go. But when I left, she said I probably wouldn't find my way to the port anyway. So she didn't try to stop me. But then my mom was like, don't worry, I'll help you leave. And so she put me on a ship to another continent.
Oh shit. Damn.
How did you end up in the end?
That's a great question.
I showed up here and I had my armor because I was going on an adventure and I didn't know what to do. And then there was a line with other people in armor. So I stood in line. And then they put me on a boat. And they gave me money. So I was like, okay, I guess I am pretty lucky. I've made it this far and I got money now.
His backstory crazy as shit.
Yours are screaming down my face.
Also, I love how none of you questions. His wife's name's Elizabeth. His name's Dazeth. His kids' names are Beth and Zeth. That is the, like, as far as this man's brain goes to think of kids' names.
Oh,
At least you thought of your kids' names and your backstory.
I'm
I've
saying.
learned my lesson. Always name everyone in your backstory.
All right,
So you
man.
don't end up with a sister named Gertie. Don't put it on me to decide in the instant, or you're gonna end up with Gertrude as the sister.
Gertrude. What's the other name?
We still don't remember what your mother's name was, but it was
It was
ridiculously
like
awful
Beatrice
as well.
or something like that.
It was so much worse than Beatrice. We chose like a truly god awful name for your mother just
Yeah, it
because
was
we could.
disgusting. It was worse than Gertie, I'm pretty sure, if I remember correctly.
I named
Um,
everyone my backstory this time.
As you should. But you sit there and drink at the inn. Does anything? You guys have anything that you were looking for?
No, but I'm gonna make sure that I carry all of the drunk people to bed, and I'm gonna do that by throwing a one on each shoulder.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, no
Fathom's
problem.
gonna start singing whenever you pick him up.
Dazeth
What
will
is
hum
Fathom's
along
name?
while cradling the bunny.
Oh, Mako, what are you up to this evening with the inn?
Am I correct in understanding that Dazeth gave his weapons away?
I
You
gave up
saw-
the extra weapon that I got from the boat.
Okay.
It was
Okay.
the weapon that we took from Pero's dad's body.
Oh. Okay.
I gave one of the two because I totally actually forgot he had the other one. So I still have the heavy crossbow.
These were weapons they had already.
Yeah.
I like how
Okay.
ready you were to just like be like, this fucker just gave away his only weapon. Okay, here we are.
I mean, at this point, Dazeth's track record isn't great. So that
Honestly, I should have done that. That would have been way funnier.
Just unloads all your weapons and armor.
Well, Mako's just gonna make sure that everybody makes it to bed and then goes to bed.
Yeah, when you guys get
Thank
to
you.
your room, you see 4 piles of hay and 1 single bed.
I take
Fathom's
a
gonna
pile.
Fathom's gonna fall face first into a hay pile.
Dawson will go put the bunny in the bed, tuck it in, and then go lay in the hay pile.
put the bunny in the bed.
And then he's gonna get lonely, go get the bunny, and then go back to sleep holding the bunny.
There you go. So Mako or Laurel, who's taking the bed?
I'll sleep on the floor.
Okay, then Mako will take the bed.
Maker's an old
Right.
lady. You don't get to be 420 years old and sleep on the floor. That's
That would be fucked, yeah. I think it's 620, right?
how old are you?
620.
620 years old.
Yeah,
Damn.
it's like on the end.
Oh my God, Marshall. With that, you guys all fall asleep and you complete a long rest during the evening. You sleep nicely through the night with the sounds of the shore slightly more off in the distance than they normally are when you guys sleep at night. So it's kind of nice, the slightly quiet, without the waves just constantly banging against the walls of the ship you're sleeping on. And you wake up the next morning to the inn mostly empty. There are quite a few drunk people on the ground, and you see more than enough empty bottles of the rum that you had been given, just littering the floor. Several people passed out on the floor, and a different barmaid than last night is kind of just cleaning up as you guys come downstairs.
Y'all got breakfast?
Oh, you're talking to me, aren't you? Yeah. No. I don't suppose we do.
Where do I find food then?
Well, they have fish down at the fish markets.
Okay. Thank you.
Anytime. And she goes back to just cleaning.
Guys, I don't want any more fish.
And don't eat anymore.
Okay.
Not gonna lie, I feel a little weird eating fish because I also have gills, and so it feels a little
Fishy?
cannibalistic.
Oh,
Fishy.
You see, I'm a vegan.
You're a vegan? What's that?
I don't eat meat or animal products because I really care about the environment.
What about the fish stew I gave you last night?
Oh, I don't know what happened to it. I just kind of left it on the table.
why do you not like plants that much that you only want to eat them?
That's a good point.
Because they don't talk. I
Where
can't
do you-
speak to them when they're dead like I can with other things. So that's kind of why I choose that, because sometimes like if you try to eat something that is alive, at one
Plants
point
sure
you
do talk.
Where
I
do you
don't
get your
think they do.
They
protein?
do.
Where do you get your protein?
What's protein?
I
I wanna make a note that Fathom is like extraordinarily thin.
Oh God.
fair.
Like probably like sickly so.
Oh God.
Well, let's find you some bread, okay?
Okay.
Make it a fish sandwich.
Dazza, I think you're missing the point. Fish talk back.
They do.
Only when you drink too much.
No, fish talk to me all the time.
That's a little weird, but okay.
Whoa.
Aren't we supposed to meet? I keep forgetting his name. Is it Pyro?
Harrow.
Okay. That doesn't help my stupid brain.
And spell it Pero. There we go.
Oh, okay, cool. Thank you. Aren't we supposed to meet Pyro somewhere like soon?
Yeah, and give him a lot of money. Let's walk out of the inn or the tavern.
So you guys head out?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you walk outside and Perro's just sitting there with his arms crossed and he's like, could y'all sleep any longer? Do they not have you wake up early in the end?
What time is it?
He kind of, it's about 8 in the morning at this point.
Sorry.
Yeah, whatever. The ship's done, and we just have to go stop by the fish markets area. That's where old Rankin will be, and you guys can pay him, and we'll set off. Sound good to everyone? And he kind of just looks at each of you individually.
Yeah.
Aren't we supposed to do the job though?
Yes, and we need the boat to get over there.
Oh, okay.
Boat then job.
Both then job. I get it.
And with this, he leads you down this kind of hill that leads back down to the coast and leads you to this area right here, which you just see 3 stands set up, each selling seemingly different types of seafood. And you see Rankian kind of just sitting on a crate there.
Hey, are you the guy we're giving all our money to?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, it's 25 gold. Yeah.
Okay. And I'm gonna hand him 5 gold. And motion to everyone else.
I'll hand 5 gold too.
Fathom will as well.
After bringing out pen and paper to do the math, he hands over 5 gold.
He'll hold his hand out and clasp it whenever all of the money is in there. And he'll look kind of past the party to Pero and say, Pero, you sure about this?
Not at all.
That's honest as shit.
Right then.
Can't even be mad.
And he'll kind of quietly and solemnly walk away. And you'll see your boat sitting anchored out in the water, just off the shore.
And Pero will lead you right back to your lifeboat. And you'll see all of the lifeboats that were here last night, just kind of laid up on the gravel, are still here. And your boat's just sitting there. And he says, well, we better take off. No one has any other business in Targos before we go, correct?
I don't.
I think we fuck shit up, as they say.
Do they?
They
And
do.
then he sits in the front of the boat, and everyone kind of loads up, and they start rowing, and you start rowing out to the ship. As you're getting towards the ship, or as you get on the ship and start kind of loading up and setting up to set sail, here I will actually share with you the handout for the goal. So you guys are gonna have a handout for it. The goal has a set weight limit. If you pass it, you're going to be over capacity, and that's going to cause the ship to start sinking slightly.
Hey.
As always, it tells you y'all's weight aren't going to count against the boat, just supplies that are added to the boat.
Okay.
All right, and I'm going to set it so everyone is able to edit and control this. Does everyone see the goal?
Yeah, it's loading.
Loading.
And this is what you find is you're kind of, for the first time, taking some time to look around, and Pero's getting you now acquainted with the boat, showing you kind of the idiosyncrasies and small things that are different. Additionally, what you'll notice as you were given the ship to take off, you were handed an end flag, basically, that they gave you to kind of like, if you wanted to hang, that you should like hang up on the flagpole. So you have that on the boat as well as what was already on the boat when you got there. Additionally, in this vein, we are going to share with you a few handouts, right, B? Is this a good time?
Yeah, and I'm going to move you guys over to the goal page.
Oh, yep, perfect. Yep, so you'll see this is also just a diagram of your ship to show you what looks like on top as well as underneath. And we're going to share some sheets, basically, that give you information about how the ship works, as well as how actions work with your different roles that you now serve as. So I will share all of those shortly, and take some time just right now, kind of like a 5-minute break, to just read over these a little bit and familiarize yourself with your own role, as well as kind of, if you were ever in ship combat, what that might be like a little bit. And a lot of it, if there ever is a ship combat, which there probably won't be, right? It seems unlikely. We'll work them. We'll work through that with you a little bit as you guys get absolutely sunk to the bottom of the sea or whatever might happen.
We really might.
No way to know. But this is it. And the goal sheet should be accessible for everyone, and everyone should have access to all of the different types of duties on the ship. And let us know if you have any questions on it as you're reading through it right now.
You're the gunner, right? So yours is pretty simple.
Oh my God, Dazip. Dazip, please. Does your pilot stuff make sense?
Yeah, this one looks pretty straightforward.
A few of them are a little bit more straightforward because they have more active.
Yeah, I
rules
saw
with them.
some of the other ones. This
The
one is
other thing didn't.
a lot of
roll
rules.
for me.
Making sure I know where the fuck I am.
Oh, you're in charge of the movement for the ship too.
Try to open it. Then.
And the ship
Roll.
moves every turn like a normal
That's
roll. So you can also do other things beyond the normal movement, basically.
Okay.
The ship mechanics have some
So
more information.
The one thing is that while I want to
So
take my
that's what
turn,
the ship has on it right now.
navigate the ship instead of taking my actual
So a little insight into it. How this is going to work is that each turn in ship combat, instead of 6 seconds, is 60 seconds, right? So it's a whole minute because you're moving a whole ship. Additionally, you guys are working together. You don't each have a turn on the ship. Your ship has a turn. During that turn, you have movement, and you have, with the specific ship you're on, 2 actions you can take. And the actions you can take are based off the different actions you guys have on your character sheet. So what we're actually going to do is we'll set a timer, and you guys will have a minute to discuss, and then the group of you chooses 2 actions to take based off of the action options you have. You can take 2 of the same action, you can take 2 actions on one specific person's turn, or you can spread them out. You have to be really careful because you get 2 actions to do and on each round of combat, because it takes up a whole minute. These actions are pretty intensive, basically. Does that kind of make sense a little bit how that works?
Yes.
So it's very much a team working thing that you guys have to decide. And if you don't decide by the end of 60 seconds, then the ship's just going to keep on sailing in the direction you are going, and no actions are going to be taken. So ship battles are very much teamwork. If your ship or the other ship goes derelict, which means that it's reduced to 0 hit points, it basically starts floating and just sits right there. And if the other ship is derelict, you can board that ship by getting adjacent to it and making a roll to board it. And that will initiate basically normal combat as you board the ship. Additionally, reverse, they can board your ship if you're the one derelict. Or you can even take the time to just sink a ship outright instead of boarding it. But those are kind of the options. What's up, B?
I think you can board even if it's not derelict, I believe,
Yes.
as long as you can get within adjacent to it.
Correct, and
yeah.
make a good enough roll to basically attach it to your ship.
Yeah. And note the stressed condition that's on the ship mechanics. When you're below half of your HP, all of your attacks and skill checks are going to be at disadvantage unless the quartermaster uses his raised morale action. Or her.
Yeah. Additionally, kind of in that vein, Carpenter, your role is a little bit different in that you can't just like know what your ship's health at. So it starts off at the base health, but we're going to be keeping track of the health of the different ships. And you're able to use your action, as you saw, to kind of see, is your ship doing well? What decisions do you need to make, or vice versa about the other ship? So you can kind of give insight to your group. During that time, you can tell information about what you've learned. You have a minute to talk as if you guys are yelling across the ship, but you have only 2 actions per round of combat.
So just to be super clear, the 4 actions could be like, I as the pilot say
2 actions. You have
Oh, yeah.
movement and 2 actions
Yeah.
right now. Yeah.
So I would be able to say like as the pilot, all right, we're gonna turn west and I'm gonna roll for it. And then we'd also be able to like make an attack.
No,
You would be able
movement
to
is
move
separate of actions.
and then have 2 actions.
Okay.
Your
Yeah.
action that you have is separate of that. You could take that in addition to movement.
Okay, perfect.
Or you could take 2 other actions. You can also kind of like we've done before, you can move and then action, or you can take your action, move a little bit. It's the same as normal combat rules. You're just moving a lot further, and your turns are a minute instead of 60 seconds.
Yeah.
Or instead of 6
But it's not
seconds.
action to change where the direction or anything like
No,
that.
movement is that's like every time. It's like a normal, you have movement and an action.
Cool.
Any immediate questions on that kind of dynamic? Okay. Give me half a second if you guys want to keep reading that a little bit. I'm going to move you to the Aetros map now, just so you can kind of see where we're going. They would have explained it well enough to you, and you guys should have knowledge of this, but you're heading towards this right here. Does that move everyone to it? That fort here is what they directed you to. Was that B?
Yeah, that's right.
Yep. And you know it's about I mean, old maps over there, you know it's going to be about 75-mile journey. You know that when favorable weather could take a day, it could take you a little bit longer. It's kind of hard to tell going into this. But what I'm going to have you guys do is today the wind seems fairly neutral, like it's not too strong or too light or anything like that. So you're able to sail pretty normal. And Mr. Navigator, will you roll me a D10 or 10d10 plus 20? Yep, you spend the yeah, you guys spend the day sailing and just kind of continue on until it's getting pretty dark. And towards the end of the day, Pero will let you know that it's still it's over 10 miles till we make it there. If we do, it's going to be the dead of night. And he's saying this to the pilot. What do you think we should do?
I think we drop ship here for the night. If we continue on, it's going to be dark, and we still don't know if that place is deserted or not. We are safe here, but we will take turns staying up for the night. We usually sleep in shifts while we are on board. Would you like to be a part of our shift, or do you want to take the full 8 hours?
Well, I would like to. So he is an elf as well. So he said, I don't have to fully sleep. So I'll stay up for the first part. But we should move a bit closer to shore so we have it's shallow enough to drop anchor.
Okay. Then we will move closer to shore, but definitely not enough to really be a target if we're at shore. And at this, we can make a new watch, I believe.
Yeah.
So
Hank, I'm gonna mark this down on the party page.
Perfect.
I'm
Perfect.
going to go on first watch with Pero, just because I don't fully trust him yet. And I can be a disaster if needed to be. Who else wants to go on first watch?
I'll go first one.
Right, and then the other 3 can go. Oh,
Dazeth is gonna need more sleep than the rest of you.
yeah.
Well,
So Davis just won't go on watch. The other 2 will stay watch.
Fallow and Mako.
I don't like that combination.
I love it. And then Dazeth is gonna sleep. I love that the rest of you will stay awake and Dazeth will sleep.
he's the one who needs it the most.
Yeah.
He's got to get that brain rest, right?
He's
Yeah.
been working it very hard. He had to count to 5 like 3 times.
All right. So watch order is Pero, Enna, and Laurel, and then Fathom and Mako will take over halfway through.
Yeah, Enna's on the first watch as well.
Yeah. Sorry, I meant to say that. Pero, Enna, and Laurel.
How far off from shore are we?
So when at this point you have to pull in within about a half mile from shore to have it shallow enough that you can drop anchor and actually hit something. You guys will all kind of know this just from your time in end. compared to like an average like sailboat or something like that, you're a decent sized ship. You saw kind of the picture of the goal. There's a good amount on it. Compared to some warships, you're tiny though. So you're kind of in this weird like medium low for the size of ships that you guys have seen. That the Navy at least has had. However, for average people, this is a pretty good size fishing vessel, basically. But you guys set up for the night, and what would you guys like to do with your evening? Kind of the same as we've done before. You have an hour of time where you're just kind of decompressing that you can have as your own. Dazeth, anything you would like to do with your evening?
You will find Dazeth with a hammer hitting the mast, not really doing anything, but he feels like he's doing his carpenter job.
King ship.
Is he making damage?
No. Okay. Fathom.
Can I look over the side of the ship to see if there's any like stranded vessels on the seafloor?
Give me a investigation check. Mako.
I'm not sure. I need to read and see what my character can do for a second.
Okay.
You see Anna doing push-ups, squats, exercises in general, along with stretching, and practicing her battle attacks.
Wow, stretching.
Stretching.
Responsible.
I don't think anyone's ever stretched in D&D before.
I really don't think so either.
I rolled an 11 on investigation.
You don't see any. There's a lot of shadows, and it's hard to make one shadow from another as you're seeing kind of in this cove here.
That's fair. I'm just gonna keep looking.
Laurel.
Yeah, Laurel is not going to do anything. He is just going to sit down and actually look at his map.
That's fair. You'll Mako, sorry, did you have something?
No, sorry, I'm just trying to open my
No
stuff.
worries. And you'll see Pero just kind of sit on the back of the boat, just by himself, and kind of keep to himself, mumbling kind of under his breath ever so lightly.
Is Pero a human or a half elf or an elf or what?
A drow.
A drow. Oh, okay. I forgot about that. Oh, that's why I hugged him. Sorry, I remember now.
Yep. And with that, then the evening passes, and nothing seems particularly wrong. Can I have a perception check from one of either Fathom or Mako? Either or.
I got a plus
can do it.
6.
Oh, I do as well.
+6.
Nice. You do it.
Yeah. Boys.
Oh, sorry, 7. I have a
Oh,
7.
you do it.
That would be a 22.
Throughout most of the night, you see a faint light pretty far off in the distance, the direction you're heading.
Somebody's home.
But it's
I would
like
just call it pretty.
pretty far off. And you wake up the next morning to an immense fog covering this entire cove that you're in.
Of course.
It's difficult to see the front of the ship. Honestly, it's difficult to see even with knowing when you went to bed which side the land was from you. You can't see the land as of right now. You just see fog.
Uh-huh.
Pero, what do you think? Do you think we should continue on in?
Well, and he kind of walks over to where Laurel's at. And he says, Laurel, how do you Dazeth, you don't trust Pero
I'm
right now?
fine. I was trying to read my spells. I forgot. That's only sitting in.
He calls the fog.
He says, Laurel, do you feel confident enough to sail? Because if you do, just head up to the crow's nest and find out.
I sure do. We're not that far.
Okay, will you roll me a perception check as you climb up into the crow's nest? And as he's doing this, Pero starts getting the ship ready and tells you guys to do the same. He said our navigator feels like he can take off. Okay. And with after a time, you get this going, and Laurel, you feel like you can see the coastline to the like south of you, and that you can follow the coastline up to where you know the kind of small port for the dock is. You feel good about that.
All right, what are we rolling?
With that, you guys are going to be rolling me the same, 10d10 plus 20. You feel confident that you can sail in this. Yeah, you all take your stations and take off, and sailing is relatively easy. Every now and then you'll come a little bit closer to the shore than you probably would ideally, but you travel for like a fifth of the day, and in front of you, in the distance, plenty of time to pull up in a normal way. You see a small dock, and kind of leading off into the distance, you feel like you just might be in the right place, Laurel, but it's hard to tell through the fog.
Pero, does this look right?
Pero just kind of stares out into the fog and says, I'm not in the crow's nest, so I don't know. And just looks up at Laurel.
It looks okay to me.
Are you sure? You don't sound sure.
I mean, you can come up here and look too.
I'm okay down here.
All right then.
I think everyone besides Laurel, get your weapons ready. Be ready for anything as we exit the ship. If there's anything that I've learned in these last few years, and honestly in my lifetime, it's that there's almost always going to be a fight.
Do I see anything as I'm looking out?
Give me a perception check, and then can I also get a dexterity check from Miss Pilot, please?
A dexterity check or throw.
What?
Dexterity check, not a saving throw. Cool. No, you see fog. You see the dock, and that's about it. But luckily, Inna is a master ship pilot and pulls you up to the dock, no problem, through the fog. And as it pulls up, Pero hops off and immediately ties off the boat to the small dock, and then climbs back up and says, well, good luck in there.
Are you not coming with us?
Well, shouldn't somebody keep the ship running in case, we need to make a speedy escape?
You're damn right. Keep it running. We'll be
I'm
back.
gonna whisper to Fathom. Do you think he's gonna leave us here?
Are you gonna leave us?
We can swim.
He looks at you and just kind of laughs and said, although I like my odds on the sea, I don't like my odds of sailing the ship of this size by myself. So how about I wait until you get back?
Thank fucking God. I was worried, man.
If he kind of pushes you off again and says, if it's clear, you can come and get me and I'll help you unload. But for now, how about I keep the ship ready? And he pulls up a stool and sits on the dock, basically where the rope is. And he explains to you that so that he can untie it quickly as you guys come up. And with that, you stare. Oh, sorry, what's that?
Oh, I said, stay safe, buddy.
With that, you stare at a small dirt path leading up a slight hill. And let's take 5 or 10 minutes real quick. Let's do 10. Let's take a quick 10.
All right. Yes.
I like how
All
you'll
right.
wait till after the description of the tower.
You-
What
you
about-
saw-
That
saw
was a tough
it-
fight we
it's
just went through,
foggy.
man.
No sign of human life.
A lot of kills.
No immediate sign of human life. Like you guys scan the landscape and don't see anything. There's fog kind of in the background. You can't see much past the tower, but you can see about 100 yards to the tower.
I'm going to pluck the strings on my lyre, and 4 little aquamarine will-o'-the-wisps poof into the air, and I'm going to have them kind of circle us to hopefully shed a little bit more visibility around us. As if
Can
we
you put
walk
that
through
in-
the fog.
I'm assuming this is a spell. Can you put that in the?
Yeah, it's just dancing lights. It's a
Oh,
cantrip.
okay. So it just provides some light.
I'm going to take the lead and start the march up.
Oh, okay.
So you guys disembark the ship altogether.
Yes.
See.
Mhm.
All right, and you make your way onto the dock. There's some extra rope sitting around the dock, and you see an extra, like an anchor, sitting on the dock. But other than that, it's empty and just kind of a primitive wooden structure. And you can make your way away from the goal and toward this fortress.
Are there any animals anywhere?
Give me a perception check.
Are there any skeletons around here?
Hey.
You glance around, and all you can really make out is there's kind of a school of minnows swimming around the water right under the dock.
Can I talk to them? Oh no, never mind.
All right.
What?
I do.
So we're on the dock.
Yeah, you're on the dock and moving toward the shore.
Once we get to the shore, can we like start talking?
You can talk whenever you want. Yeah.
Yeah, once we get to the shore, like just away from the boat.
Yeah.
Out of hearing from the boat.
Yeah.
So now that we like aren't around anybody that wants to hurt us for being part of, you know what?
Yeah.
I don't know what.
Maybe should we talk about maybe like, I don't know, making an enemy out of this navy?
You know, you have a fantastic point.
Because they have 24 people and they have an entire navy. So are we aligning with 24 people who still kind of want to kill us, or
yeah.
like
But
just want to like feel it out? We don't have to agree with everything that's happening, but do we really want to jump ship and make an enemy out of this?
When you put it like that, it sounds crazy.
But think about how the end has treated you, and think about how the end has treated everyone around them. Do you really want to be like the bad guy? Don't
I
you
got
want to
punched.
be on the fighting side of like making a good thing out of everything? Like, who do
If
you
I'm
wanna be on
going, if
by?
I'm going to go up against an enemy that big, I want to think about it first. I don't want to just jump on a plan that some random person in a tavern told me to.
That's damn.
Yeah, but like the tavern might have connections, and he said that there was other uprisings all over Aetros. There was the uprising, was it in
Pharaohs.
yeah, in Eros already. Eros. And there was people starting to realize that the end isn't the only way of living. And that's the only way of living I've ever known, and it's a shitty way of living. I have killed so many good people just because I was told to. And I'm done following orders.
Oh, shit.
Okay. I don't disagree with you. I didn't want to kill those fishermen, but I'm wondering if we should be careful about the way we go about this. Like, is the attacking this fort right now the best way to rebel?
Well, we don't have to attack it.
I thought there was no one here, supposedly. And if there is, there's like one or two, you know, we just
We're in our colors. We can just say this is what we're supposed to do.
Oh, were we supposed
Okay.
to change?
Well, if you're wearing your regular armor, I guess if you don't have armor fathom, then you might not. But if you're wearing armor, it would have the end logo
Yeah.
on it. You don't have like
Oh,
a
okay.
separate. You don't have a separate thing to put on. Your armor
They-
has the end stuff is assigned.
On their character sheets, I think they each have an end uniform as like a separate thing that goes over their armor.
Oh, cool.
Yeah. we
Yeah,
do.
their armor is just like armor. And then
Okay.
they have a uniform because each of them have to still be matching blue and gold regardless of their armor.
Okay.
Mako.
Aerith, or not almost an Aerith. Dazeth has his end uniform on, but his shirt is inside out.
That's reasonable. Okay.
What
Mako.
about you say we're here?
What's up?
We can do this without bloodshed. In and out.
Yeah, well, that would be the next thing is what exactly is the plan? If there is
We allow our ass
nobody in
off.
there, or how are we like carrying all of these weapons out to our ship? Like how many loads do we take? How many trips are we taking?
We could probably get them to help us if they're there.
So we're gonna
Girl, hi.
approach as end officers
Yes.
under the like order of taking the weapons out of this fort and putting them
Yes.
on the ship.
And
Yeah.
taking it to the city. It's a win-win.
Or we could
Okay.
say that we got caught by the people in Targos and that they're coming for them, so that it would be better to not let them take them.
Or
We
could
don't
not,
mention Targos.
Nazis. We could not.
Okay.
Why
Alright.
don't you stay quiet the entire time we're talking?
You know what? Yeah, I said. Yeah, I
You
second.
too, Fathom.
What did I do?
Fathom catching strays.
I told you one little thing about Pero, and you immediately were like, what if he leaves us?
I was just trying to understand.
That's your problem. And that's okay, but you just be quiet.
Dazeth will sulkily play with the bunny off to the side.
Look at this. You've upset Dazeth now.
You
It
take
is what
care
it
of that.
is.
That's your job, okay?
Mako and Anna, does that sound like a
Sounds too
plan?
funny.
We got to be the ones to do the talking.
Yeah, let's give it a shot.
I'm really good at talking, though.
Oh yeah.
All right.
Shut it down. Shut it down, Laurel.
Fathom is very different from Geth, and I'm loving it.
Oh, God.
We're going. Let's go. Let's just fucking go. I'm sorry, but let's just fucking go. And I'm gonna lead the way.
All right.
Also,
is everybody
you all
following?
Mhm.
I'm gonna keep my eye out for something.
What's your marching order? That's a question we should address. I've got it on the
I'll-
button page.
I'll go third.
I'll go first.
All right, so
I
we
go
got
second.
Go last.
first
Okay.
is Anna, then Dazeth, then Laurel, then I guess Fathom. Are you cool going fourth?
Yeah.
And then Mako.
Does it matter if I walk like next to Laurel instead of behind him?
No, you can do that. Yeah.
Okay, I'll do that. For the marching order, I'll be behind Laurel, but in reality, I'll probably be walking next to him.
Fair enough.
Oh gosh.
I'm just gonna put you next to him and okay, there we go. Okay, and you can make your way from the dock. And again, it's about 100 yards from the dock to the tower.
It's
Um,
gonna walk very I don't know.
head high.
Yeah, officially. And not
Very-
next to
Got that
shit.
shoulder shake, you know.
Can
Yeah, like a soldier.
I eye out for animals.
Keep your eye out for animals. Yeah, I'm gonna use the perception check you gave me for animals before.
Okay.
But yeah, I'll let you. We can say that you are watching for animals.
I'm gonna lean over and whisper in Laurel's ear, should I put out my lights? Like, is that a good idea?
Yeah. Put out your lights.
I'm gonna pluck a string and it'll poof.
As you approach the tower, you see beyond it is more kind of I don't know, coastal seaplain. It's just kind of like this sandy, brush covered ground. There's not a whole lot around here. It's pretty empty, and you can walk right up to the large stone door that is at the entrance of this fort outpost.
Laurel is going to knock loudly 3 times.
Okay. I'm gonna move you guys over.
Battle map.
Bana.
Can you move yourselves in your order? I forget which character is which. And so I put them all down and then forgot. So,
Which
Laurel is
person?
knocking.
Oh, we can turn our characters.
I,
Oh my-
I hate him.
What?
I hate him.
You're voted off the island. Okay. You give me a really good knock, and you give it a really good knock, and you hear no response.
All right, just open the door.
You open the door,
Mhm.
and give me a dex check. No, I'm just kidding. All right, you see nothing. You open the door and you see inside, and it appears you see this room.
Hello? In
Door.
here.
There's a door over here and a door up here that's wide open. And actually the one that's open, you can see inside. Oh. And it seems to be kind of the barracks,
All right, everyone, spread out. Let's check out this place. See if anyone's left.
In here. Baracus is gonna. Oh, not Baracus. Sorry. Laurel is going to start going downstairs.
Okay.
And I will follow.
The rest of you gonna hang out at that door over there?
Dawson
I'm
will
just gonna-
open it.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
it opens.
I'm gonna poke my head in. Hello.
And you can see a stairwell that
Oh my
leads
gosh.
up.
Ooh.
Ooh. There's a tower.
Are there lights in here or is it dark? Like, is Dazeth able to see?
There's natural light. There's some like peepholes in the windows, and it's daytime. This is kind of it's foggy, but it's not dark. It's just kind of hazy outside. So you can still see, but there aren't any torches lit. You'll notice there are sconces on the wall for torches, and they're not lit.
Okay.
Y'all want to
Should we go
follow
up?
us downstairs, or are you going up?
We'll follow. Or-
How did you know there was an upstairs?
No.
Magic.
Okay.
Yeah.
You coming? Okay.
Oh, I'm over there.
That was Fathom. Sorry, I didn't move him fast enough. He was curious.
And I'll kind of put you all on the stairs.
Sorry, friend. I know we're running through your maps.
No, you're good. I make them for a reason.
I have things to investigate.
It's
And
so
down-
that you guys can comment on the various vaginas that make their way into them.
So if you think of this,
Stop. It's a chode this time.
Oh my god.
No.
I hate that. Can it go back? Can you make like boobies or something? I think
Well,
everyone would appreciate
Obviously,
that.
I'm working
That's
through
maybe
all
Marshall.
I'm working through all of the genitalia.
You guys,
Hello? Wait,
we're-
are we
we're
just gonna
all
glance over the
excited.
homophobia?
we are all excited
Do you
for
want
the.
boobs or not? Okay.
Is it homophobic not to or to have boobs or to?
No, she
Not
said,
one-
let's change it to boobies. We might all like it, except for maybe Marshall.
Yeah,
Look, okay.
I like everybody like boobies.
Gay people can like boobs too. All right.
Yeah, everyone likes
Yeah.
boobs. Everybody likes boobs.
All right, Marshall, do you like boobs?
No, but like,
All right. This episode brought to you by Jägermeister, and I will note. I will note that downstairs it's pitch black. So Dazith, I'm not sure if you have a torch on you.
But you can all see.
Dazeth can't because he's a human.
Oh, wait, never mind.
I'll pluck a few strings and I'll cast dancing lights and I'll spread them intermittently within like 15 feet of each other.
And is that dim light or is it bright light or?
Let me go ahead and post it because I'm pretty sure it's like, I think it's bright.
Why do I kind of feel this?
Hold on a second. Oh, yeah, so they work the same as a torch, basically. Oh, no,
Yeah.
it says dim light in a 10-foot radius.
Okay, then I'll spread them about like 10 feet from each other.
Try it.
How many are there?
Four.
Four. Okay.
Four little aquamarine will-o'-the-wisps.
That's cool. That is cool.
All right.
It's a fun
I'll
little
show
stuff.
You are then down in the. You're on the stairs, by the way. All of you are. The stairs are kind of narrow. It's wide enough for two of you to walk side by side, but the grid didn't work like that. So you make your way into, the basement, and you can see a wall, and yes, you can see kind of a bit more. So you're walking down, like downward. Do you see where I'm talking about? Scroll down. You're on the same map.
Oh,
I just put the basement on the same.
Oh, yeah. There you go.
I didn't even realize that.
Look at you.
Yeah.
Do we get to see more with my dancing lights out?
Can you tell me where they are?
I kind of like spread them like about 15 feet, so I would have one here, and then just along the wall or something.
Okay. Yeah, you see some boxes. You can see, there's boxes there. Those of you who can see it, there's more boxes.
I'm gonna search.
Same.
I'm gonna hold onto Dazeth's arm and lead him through the dark.
Oh shit!
That's so pretty.
You're gonna search? Is that what you said? Or you give me investigation checks? All right, cool. Yeah. So you guys are looking in the boxes. And you see in the boxes are a number of weapons, some end uniforms.
Oh snap!
Do I find a shield?
Oh, you do actually find a shield.
Cool.
Yeah, you find a couple shields.
I'm going to take a shield, the one that looks the best for myself.
And so you want to add it. Don't just do it like that, like drag it over.
And as you are like grabbing stuff, you guys are
Yeah.
looking around. Who is this purple character here?
Your boy.
Yeah, you feel an icy touch grab your shoulder.
Oh shit!
What the fuck?
And a
What the
kind
f-
of
bro? All right.
a very like a kind of dead looking woman, covered in kind of rags and tattered clothes, grabs your shoulder. And you take 13 necrotic damage, which you cannot use absorb element.
Damn it.
And with that,
Yes.
we are going to roll into initiative.
Okay.
Wow. All right.
Oh,
Oh my god.
I rolled a 20 last time.
Oh, did we ever open the turn order?
No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I forget that I didn't know.
You're good. We can. I'll start adding these in.
Okay.
Oh, cool. I loaded them.
Whoa.
Easy.
Me and Fathom rolled the same.
All right.
You rolled higher
Dude,
if you want to go first.
roll a tiebreaker.
He can go first. He rolled higher than me. I just had a better modifier.
Is that cool, DM, or how we doing this?
Yeah, I'm cool with that. I mean, yeah, whatever you.
Cool. All right.
Laurel will go first. I'll just give Fathom a 21. And with that, is everybody in there?
Oh, yeah.
That didn't work. There we go. Laurel, Fathom, Dazeth, Mako, and me. Hank, what do you got?
Sorry, my thing messed up. I don't know why. I'll get it fixed. You're good.
Okay. Fathom, what are you up to? Or not Fathom. Laurel, what are you up to?
All right. I am going to my wild shape. All right. And
Oh, Jesus, that is too long. Okay.
my
I know.
bad.
That's what she said.
Oh,
And I'm gonna move right here.
On top of the boxes.
Oh shit. Yeah, you're right.
Those balcony boxes are stacked about 5 feet high.
Yeah, it's fine. No, that's not. Is here cool?
How do you get there?
Oh, the boxes are blocking. That's bullshit. Okay. You know what? No, I'm gonna try to climb on top of the box.
All right, give me an acrobatics check.
All right, cool. Should be slight work.
Yeah, these boxes are a little wobbly, but you managed to kind of stand on top of them and settle yourself, and you can stand there.
All right. And that was my action, correct?
No, that wasn't your action. That was your movement.
Okay. Cool.
We can say you used half your movement to climb up there, but no, not your action.
All right. So let's see. I am going to cast Guiding Bolt. Where's it at? I'm over here. Sorry. Here.
All right. Where did you go? You cast it.
Here.
Yeah. That will not hit.
Okay. I am also going to cast my
That-
God.
That will hit. Oh, I'm sorry. That first one did hit.
Oh, the first one did hit.
Yeah, my bad, my bad.
No, it's all good. I'm gonna cast it as a level 2 slot.
I would need you to say that before you cast it.
That's cool.
All right. So that'll be 13 radiant damage. All right. Yeah, and it'll let out a wail of pain. And then did you want to do that second one still? Or
Yeah.
okay. Yeah, that will also hit for an additional 10. And you pierce it with a starry arrow.
All right. That'll do it.
All right. Fathom.
Okay, I'm gonna start off with my bonus action I'm going to move my dancing lights I'm gonna put one basically like above Dazith's head, and whoever he is, I'm not used to the tokens yet. Which one is Dazith? This
The
is
one above
Dazith?
where you just pinged.
No, that's me.
That's you.
So,
One up.
Oh.
Yeah, that's me.
okay, yeah, I'm gonna put one above Dazith's head, and then I'm going to put one here, one where I'm at, and then one over by the boxes.
Okay. Just so I got this. The Fathom is, oh, I can see them on the turn order. Okay, cool. So you've got like kind of a square, a rectangle.
Yeah, about 20 or 15 to 20 feet apart to kind of cover as much room as possible.
Yeah. So you can see. Man, come on. Yeah.
Oh, that looks interesting over there.
Yeah, cool. And that's what you can see right now.
Okay. And can I see this thing?
Well, I guess you can see 60 feet, right?
Yeah.
True.
Can I like tell whether or not it's I don't know if what I would have to roll for this, but can I tell if it's like anything undead?
How would you be able to tell that?
I mean, I speak to ghosts. Maybe like an innate sense.
Not a good enough answer. Yeah, you can give me an Arcana check.
Arcana, okay. Ooh, don't think I'm great with that. And that's okay. Oh yeah, bad with that. 10.
Yeah, you heard that.
Uncertain.
Okay.
And you see against the wall on your left, as you kind of look around, an old woman.
On
She
the
look-
wall.
She looks different.
like over here.
She just appeared.
She's over
Oh,
here.
that's crazy.
Yeah, an old woman. She just kind of looks like a poor old woman.
Oh.
Like, I'd be-
I'm gonna turn to her and I'm gonna be like, oh, hi, we didn't mean to disturb you. Hi. It's gonna be my turn.
Okay, sorry to interrupt, but just to be clear, this is all Dazith can see, right?
Yeah, essentially.
Okay.
Yeah, because of the squares.
Okay, making sure. Yes.
Yeah, thank you. Okay. And all right.
Yeah. So this old woman, Marshall, are you the one that's like kind of to the left here?
Yeah, that's me.
She like kind of runs over to you and she gets really close. She's like, please help. This thing has been torturing us. And we can't leave. She's locked the door from the inside. And kind of as this is happening, you'll see another one kind of like a different, very different looking old lady kind of also move from there and kind of come up close to you, Laurel. basically like begging and pleading the same way. Sorry, two ladies. They're both staring at you. Each of these is just, they have such pain in their eyes as they are just screaming basically for you to help as this thing has been torturing them.
Do they look human?
They look elven, same,
Okay.
same as y'all.
So they're just three old ladies screaming for help while this other thing is attacking Laurel.
Yeah, and they look in rough shape. These women do not great. They look in tattered clothes and like just ugly and beaten down and just really in pain.
Would you let me use my reaction to take an insight check?
Hashtag illusion spells don't work on Laurel.
Would I let you use your reaction? And you said illusion spells don't work on you, Laurel?
No, I was just talking.
Interesting.
Yeah. And you said a reaction to cast an insight check. I don't think so.
Well, not cast, but like,
Or to do
discern.
an insight check. Yeah, I don't think so. No.
okay.
You didn't. I think if you had asked for it before, maybe, but yeah, I
Before
don't.
what?
Well, I mean, I guess no, I don't think so.
Okay.
Next time, buddy.
I'll look into it, but for now, no.
I mean, that's it. They're just really screaming and begging for help. So that's all they have.
Oh yeah, no, never mind. No insight check.
Okay.
That's definitive.
I'm so scared.
Okay. And Dazith, you must be confused.
Also, this very confused. Dalseth as his bonus action is going to cast magic weapon as a bonus action. So he's gonna get a +1 to attack and damage rolls.
Okay.
And he's going to move. Oh, one thing. He's gonna move in front of this thing. He's gonna attack twice with his long sword. And hold off on saying whether it hits or not, so I can see if I want to do lucky. I will use luck on the first one to reroll it, a luck point.
Okay.
Bam. Yep. And also both of those are +1 anyway too. So
You get +1.
Mhm.
Oh, because of the magic weapon. Okay.
it's a magic weapon. And
Yeah.
I'll,
Both of your attacks will hit.
right, and I'll roll the damage on them. And these damage rolls are also going to be +1.
Oh, that's nice.
And then also, you know what? I want this to be over with. I'm going to, on both of these, I think, I'm gonna cast a divine smite. So 2d8. I get 2d8 twice. I'll just roll 4d8 on top of that. So I add
Oh my god.
Damn. That
38
was a good
damage.
roll.
Wow. Divine Smite is Divine Smite. I guess it doesn't. It just says when you hit with an attack. Okay.
Yeah, if you use your third level, that's wild.
The damage is increased
Whoa.
if the target is undead or a fiend.
Oh, yeah. So is it?
Uh,
Is it increased by a d8?
roll me an extra 1d8, sir.
Woo!
That would be twice because of he uses it on both.
Oh, I
attacks.
used it twice. Yeah, so it'll be another d8 on top of that. Yeah, that's right.
Does it though? No, it says the damage is increased by 1d8. It
Yeah, and I
doesn't
used
say-
it
That's
twice.
that's per use.
Yeah.
You
I-
can't use more than one spell slot on a turn, regardless of what the spell is.
Oh, that's true.
Oh, I can't. Oh, so
No.
no tonight.
Yeah, you can't expend a spell slot more than once.
Oh, okay. Never mind. So I just get the 14 damage from the original 2 slashes.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I mean, someone, if you can rule lawyer me and check that out, but you can't. Like that's pretty clear
That's-
normally in the rules that you get one spell slot per turn.
That's right.
Okay, that makes sense.
Yeah, that's good. I forgot about that.
Damn, that's so good. though.
Otherwise, would have been insane if this dude could run out and just slaughter things with magic. Just But no, I'm pretty sure you can do one spell slot, but you have more to use for later times.
You
Got
rolled
it.
so well, too.
Mhm.
All right.
So if we just did it regularly, that shit would have been fantastic.
Yeah, and you slash into her, and she seems surprised almost that you're doing as much damage as you are. Yeah, and with this, Mako, it's your turn.
This old lady's gotta go.
Okay. How do I cast something? Do I just click on the number? I mean the word. Do I just click on it?
Yeah.
Yes.
And do you want to cast it? Yeah, second level or third?
Wow.
Moonbeam.
I was casting that on the blue guy. The spirit.
Moonbeam is such a strong spell.
Okay. And you're casting it. You're just putting it. Is it a? I'm gonna show the description. It's a 5-foot radius. Okay. And okay, so you got 5-foot radius. Oh. All right, and you deal 3 damage.
Don't make fun of me. I'm trying.
Wow.
All right, hey pal. Yeah. They're fighting some monsters in a basement. A monster in a basement.
Oh, I pressed a button.
What monster? Is there a ghost? I don't know what it is. All right, what are you doing now?
I'm gonna turn into wolf as my bonus action.
Yep, can do that.
Love it.
Do I have to click on something? To do that?
No, I'll move Wolf over.
Pack tactics. Woo!
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Oh
whoa.
man, I didn't have a wolf character.
Sorry.
Yeah, so you change into a wolf.
Oh, here, I can drop one real quick.
Yeah, I got it.
You got it?
Yeah. Which one are you?
The one on the bottom.
All right.
That wolf looks weird.
You chose the worst wolf
Oh
ever.
my god.
White wolf.
That's
Okay.
funny.
Oh,
Alright,
hey, I
roll for the-
found a tweet from the guy who made D&D that says Divine Smite can be
Yeah,
cast.
yeah, Colby, I saw that too. We were gonna do it. Let her finish her turn, then
Oh,
we'll
fine,
go
fine.
into it. You're good. You're good. But you are right. Yeah, I read the same thing. I just went through and Googled it as well. So you're good.
How do I click on
Wait,
it?
did that take up
Me.
10? Does a wolf take up more than 5 feet?
The dire wolf is, I believe, a
Big
large
ass
creature.
wolf. That's
Wild.
Jacob right there.
Moon druids.
That's
my-
Jacob.
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah, she knows. She knows.
He
Yeah,
did
it's,
say that
it's
shit.
large, so it
She-
actually
oh.
takes up.
Yeah,
That
4.
much.
Damn.
We're
Oh
gonna.
my god.
that.
No, he doesn't.
Go back to White
How
Wolf.
do I?
Go back to
Adam's gonna
Bible.
yell in fear.
How do I roll for it?
And how do you roll for it?
Yeah, you're asking me to roll for something. What am I?
Oh, roll for the HP. So open the
HP.
wolf sheet and then hit the HP. There. You hit click on that. 32. So I attached the damage already to the thing, Colby.
Okay.
Yeah,
Great
but that
job, Colby.
the second one, I don't think the second D8 affects it. I think the damage is increased.
Yeah,
All right, I thought it would because I cast it twice. Each would be its own instance, so it would add a D8 like per instance.
Oh, for both times it hit.
yeah, it was based off the attack itself. That's wild. That's
Okay.
good. I guess if you do it, then you don't have spell slots. That's kind of the disadvantage going.
Yeah, I've
forward.
already gone through half of them in that turn. So.
Oh my
still-
gosh. Ew.
But that
All right,
would.
and yeah, you hit it twice, and I'll apply that damage. Cool. Yeah.
Ew.
Okay, you are a wolf now.
Okay. I don't think I can do anything else.
All right.
Yeah.
Nice. And with that, you are gonna hear a horrifying scream, and I'm gonna need everybody to make me a Constitution save.
Oh. Actually, I think I'll be all right. Oh, yeah.
Or can I use a luck point to try to? Or wait, actually, I don't know if I can use luck point for that. Let me see. I'll throw
Yeah,
it.
what's the ruling? What's it say?
All right, I'm throwing it in. I don't know. Yeah, I can do it on saving
Yeah.
throw.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think with the luck, we'll just use the second roll that's already there from now on, but a 19.
Okay.
So we'll use the 19 there since it already rolls twice.
Fathom rolled a 20.
The only issue with that is then he can see in advance if it's worth rolling.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good point. Okay, then take that back and roll it again.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah,
That's fine. That's
Alright.
Garrett luck right there.
Right.
all right, Mako, your wolf dies and you are back to your body. And Laurel, you are downed.
Oh shit.
Sorry, Fathom, you said it was 20, you rolled 21? or
A
something?
20, 19 plus 1.
Okay, yep. And the rest of you will take nine damage, 9 psychic damage.
I think scary.
Who the fuck does psychic damage?
I guess. Sorry.
Okay. Everybody take the damage. Who's right in front of the thing? Dazith, you take your.
Oh,
gotcha.
sorry, my bad. I just assumed that I
Yeah.
made on the 18.
Yeah, you did. And you take 9 damage. Good job.
Oh, it's half damage. Okay.
Anna, it's your turn.
Cool. I'm going to move first. You go 15, 20, 35 to 40. Gonna move there. And then I am going to bonus action rage, which is real cool, right?
Very cool.
What's that? And then with my newly found shield in one hand and my warhammer one-handed in the other, with my rage, I'm going to grow a tail with form of the beast. And I'm going to do my warhammer attack at advantage on this weird ass ghost thing.
Can you one-hand warhammers? Is that okay?
And I got a nat 20.
All right. You're gonna. Okay, so. You're gonna hit the thing, and yeah, as you run over there, you notice another one of these old women walks up, is right next to you. You kind of run right up next to her, and you have a tail.
Yes.
And you slash. You send a whack at this thing, yeah, with your warhammer.
For 17 total damage because I have the +2 to rage.
Yeah, you dash into this thing and it kind of just explodes into a puff of
Oh, it's dead?
kind of white dust.
Sick. I'm going to do heavy breathing and with my warhammer still in hand, turn to this lady and ask, what are you doing here? Are you trying to hurt us?
Cool.
And that's gonna be my turn.
All right, Laurel.
Actually, wait.
Give me.
If I have
Can
a
you?
oh, sorry.
Yeah. What? Sorry. Go for
If
it.
I have a second action, can I use it to prepare
You
a
have
dodge?
extra.
You have a second attack.
Oh, okay.
You have a
Yeah,
second
yeah,
attack,
it's
not a
extra
second
attack, not a second action.
Okay, thank you.
Laurel. Not out loud, but okay, that's fine. Oh, you didn't. Thank you. I appreciate that. That's what I was gonna ask. Cool. All right, Fathom. What you got?
I'm going to look at the old lady in front of me. Is everything okay? What are you talking about? Who is that?
All right,
And
great.
that's it.
Okay. Bridge Club. It's your turn.
Yeah, bridge club. These old women are gonna be like walk up to you guys incredibly like thankful, basically, and they like kind of look at you and they're like, thank you, thank you, thank you so much for taking care of her. And then each one of them takes their hand and just rips off their face in front of you, and their kind of whole demeanor of this old woman just kind of falls off of them. And can I get everyone to make a wisdom saving throw as this horrible gray green ugly woman is staring at you?
Oh,
Oh, thank God.
I rolled 2.
18.
Okay, 18. There you
Ooh,
go.
you have +6 to wisdom. Nice.
And Laurel, you don't need to, obviously. Inna, you are suddenly terrified of these things. And so you are now frightened, and what that means. Everyone else, you guys are fine. These things are terrifying, but they're not causing you too much terror. You are frightened, and basically you have a disadvantage on ability checks and attack rolls as long as they're here, and you can't move towards these guys at all. You're terrified of them.
So I have, can you put it in the chat or no?
Just look up frightened 5e.
Okay.
It's just the disadvantage on ability checks against them or that. And then from that, the one that's kind of down and to the left of you, can this person kind of move up against these boxes right here, by the way?
Yeah, that's good.
The one that's kind of right next to you is going to look you in the face now. To you, right? To Inna is gonna look you on the face, and can you make me a wisdom saving throw?
Again?
Yep.
Okay.
And it just stares into your eyes, just stares directly at you. And as it's staring at you, you suddenly turn pale white and you drop to 0 HP in front of everyone. The other 3 raise their hands up and have these horrid, disgusting claws, and each one of them is going to make a claw attack at the 3 of you that are still up. So in order, this is going to be against Dazith, then Mako, then Fathom. So Dazith, Mako, Fathom. A 12, a 6, and a 16.
The 16 will hit Fathom.
Well, not
Dazith.
hit.
Okay. So then just against Fathom, dealing 10 slashing damage as it just rips into you with these disgusting claws. And each one of these is smiling a massive smile and just cackling as they do this.
Oh,
And that's their turn.
I didn't like their turn.
I don't like their turn.
All right, Dazith. It is
What are
your
these?
turn.
Now that they rip their faces off, what do they look like?
They are just like this disgusting kind of like, like in Pirates of the Caribbean, the crew of the
Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman, yeah, except if those people were like more made out of swamp material. That's similar to what they look like.
I'm going to use my Channel Divinity. So if they are undead, they must make a wisdom saving throw. If they fail, it has to run away from me for 1 minute until it is damaged.
You present your
are not undead.
Well, crap. Well, I just have my bonus action, and I'm not sure I can do it with my bonus action.
Yeah, as you do that, they just stare at you and start cackling louder.
Well, Des is gonna look to the other one still alive, and he goes, "Well, they're not undead." And that is Dawes' turn.
Okay. The pile of dust does nothing. And Inna, can you do /GR D20 to both?
Yeah, I'm just gonna roll it here.
Okay.
Cool. I'll send.
Yeah, Hank, just whisper that to me.
Yep.
Um,
And just-
Laurel, could you give us a death save again?
Can you wait?
Yeah.
You're still to be rolling and stuff.
Yep.
So
Okay.
she's fine. She's fine. It's because you're out of it. It's not a good reason.
All right, thank you.
Yeah.
Fathom.
No, he did it to the DM.
Oh, I forgot. Everyone can see Christians. It doesn't make a difference.
It doesn't.
Ah, I also forgot about that, but
And
okay.
there's
brought to you by Montucky Cold Snacks. They're making me a worse GM. Fathom.
or better if you ask the party normally.
So question, if I have two things that require bonus actions, can I do one of them as an action?
Can you? That's a great question, Hank. Do you know? Can you choose to use a bonus action as an action? I think not.
No,
but
no, that's a separate thing. It unless you can find a rule that says you can. To my knowledge, that's a separate thing.
I'm just gonna give a quick search. No, you cannot.
Oh, very quick search.
It was the first Twitter page that came up. So
Yeah,
if you find something later, then no. But it was the first thing that came up. So.
Okay, shit. Okay. Okay, I'm going to expend a use of my bardic inspiration to roll on my Tales from the Beyond table. Hang on, sorry, I have it pulled up. It doesn't have the table in my thing, so I'll copy and paste the result. 4. Oh shit! Oh my god! Thank God. Okay.
A 4 is a good result. A weird number.
It's a randomized thing. It's out. I use my D8 to roll on a table.
Yeah.
And this is the result.
All right. Tail of the runaway. The target can immediately use its reaction to teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space it can see. When the target teleports, it can choose a number of creatures it can see within 30 feet of it, up to your charisma modifier, to immediately use the same reaction. Okay. So you can use your reaction to teleport up to 30 feet.
And then I can also have people up to my charisma modifier, which is 3. I can have 3 people do the same thing if they choose to. I am going to teleport to, oh, that's the wrong thing, to there.
Okay. Okay. So you're using your reaction now to teleport. Yeah. I think that's allowed. Hank, you have a.
How did you cast this or use this?
It's one of my bard things. I expend a use of my bardic inspiration to roll on the table.
Yeah.
As a
You
bonus
can use your
action.
bardic inspiration at any time. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
but then the thing was a reaction, which you have a reaction in your turn, so yeah, that works. Okay, I'm with it.
And so Mako and Dazeth also can teleport if they choose to.
Dazeth is fine because he wants to stay in the light where he can see.
That's very fair.
But then Mako is allowed to use her reaction, which you can use before the start of your next turn.
Okay.
To teleport. I'm not really sure.
It says immediately. They have to immediately do it if they want to.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Then I'll come over. Oh, hold on.
Yeah, you can just move yourself to where you are 30 feet away, and there's no attacks of opportunity because it's a teleportation. Thank you, Hank.
Yeah,
Come on,
sorry.
Becky,
I'm just,
making me a
read it.
worse DM. I'm telling you.
Where is Mako on the turn chart?
Here's my character.
Because I think we
Mako
did we
disappeared.
Mako? It's because you killed the.
Oh no, wait, hang
Oh.
on. No, give me. I think I accidentally made her a map character. Yeah, I did. That was my bad. There,
Oh,
she's
there it is.
back.
Okay. So
We're all there.
we missed Mako's turn then before Fathom. That's what I was realizing. I was like, Mako should have gone at some point.
Sorry about it.
Okay. That's fine. Well, yeah. My
Also,
bad.
is it cool if I dispose of the dust just to clear up the map a little?
Yeah. Okay. Mako, you got bumped down a turn order. You're now at 17, and you will go now after Fathom's done.
Yeah, sorry, I still have an action. For my action, can I do a medicine check on Laurel?
Yeah, he's up on those boxes. Which yeah, I guess you can reach that from there. So yeah.
Oof.
Yep. You can tell that he's down.
Okay, cool.
All right. Anything
Damn
else?
your thumb into a wound.
I'm gonna hide back behind these boxes and that'll be it.
Okay. Mako, your wolf you turned into and got killed immediately. That was rough. And then you teleported and now you're back alive and ready to go. What are you up to?
Can I move my moonbeam to this one?
Yeah, is that a bonus action?
Oh, sorry,
to move
that's
it?
what that was. I accidentally deleted. That's my bad.
Is that a bonus action to move that?
I don't know.
It's a 5-foot radius actually, so it should be larger.
It should be
than that.
yeah, it should take up 9 boxes.
Yeah.
Or 10, sorry, 4 boxes. I can't count.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Yeah, that was. I'm not on my game today. My bad.
Well, I don't want to move it. If it's that big, I don't want to move it there.
I will say the old woman wouldn't have stepped into it.
Then
So,
I mean, it was
I can
on
just
this.
move
It was
her
on
to
this
right
box.
here. I
So
can
we'll-
move her right here, and it doesn't change things from this
But-
perspective.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, there.
But I'm not gonna take out my. I'm not gonna take out. If it's that big, I'll move it over to these two right here. But I
Which
thought it was small. These two over here.
Okay.
Does,
you
does
can
that overlap?
you can move it. Yeah, it would overlap. It's a 5-foot radius. So from the center of those cells, yeah, if you put it in the middle of that one, then
It
it'll
would
overlap.
get both of them.
Yeah.
Yep. So it is an action to move it, because it's like a big attack. However, I don't think anyone would have run into it, so it's kind of.
Well,
it
it's
seems
in
kind of-
the thing.
Oh, it's a
It's in
casting
the
time
description.
one bonus
Moonbeam.
action. Oh no, I'm looking at a different one.
That's
It
what I'm saying. It's
says-
an action to move it. So
Okay. Yeah, you can use an action to move it 60 feet in any direction.
Okay. Then can I cast? So I
It's,
moved it over to these two over here.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go. And then roll it again and roll the damage for it. As you move it over this beam of light on top of the 2 ugly old women swamp things.
I'm just recasting it.
I make a con saving throw, right?
Yeah, it's Constitution save.
A 16 and a 14.
So spell save DC is 14. So meter
Both
beat.
pass.
Both of those pass. So take half as much. So you take
5.
Okay. And then can I? So I'm just moving the moonbeam, and this healing spirit says it's a bonus action.
go for it. You You call forth the nature spirit to soothe the wounded. The intangible spirit appears in a space of a 5-foot cube you can see within your range. The spirit looks like a transparent beast or fae. Your choice. What's it look like?
Let's do a face, so it's welcoming.
So like a kind of a nature spirit thing.
Yeah.
What's it look like?
Let's do it looks like a beast then. And it's a otter.
Here, Hermione.
Nice.
Not bad.
Until the space is a 5-foot cube. Okay, so I'm guessing that does that mean one space then?
Yeah, I was kind of I didn't really understand it, so I was figuring it would just pop up where Enna is, and then that would help her.
Yeah. So you're casting it right here.
Yeah.
Until the spell ends, whenever you or a creature you can see moves into the spirit space for the first time on a turn or starts its turn there, you can cause the spirits to restore 1d6 hit points. Roll 1d6.
I'm alive.
We'll see.
I mean,
And Enna has 3 HP.
I will fucking take it, okay? Am I still- no, I lose my rage, right?
You definitely lost.
Yeah, when you're downed, yeah. And then as a bonus action, you can
Okay.
move it up to 30.
Real quick, I just wanted to say this. So that won't happen until her turn, and same with the moonbeam. Technically, moonbeam doesn't deal damage the turn it's cast. You have to start your turn in the moonbeam to take that
It
damage,
says the
or
first
when you
time-
move into it.
It says it moves into the spirit space for the first time.
Yes, so that's you have to move into it actively. The way the rule work, if you're already in it, that's not your first time. So technically, that would have been earlier. The creature wouldn't have taken damage till its turn. Additionally, you won't be healed till your turn, and the hags technically won't take damage till next turn. The old ladies.
Until
But it doesn't make a difference for what we're doing right now. It's just that 3 doesn't come on until your turn. You have to start your turn in it or move into it. Those are yeah.
I guess
and
that
that's
makes sense. Yeah.
And that's why Moonbeam doesn't deal damage its first turn. It deals damage every turn after that. That's what sorry.
Yeah, because
When you
it says
cast it, it doesn't do
it does say when a creature moves into it.
Yeah.
And since she didn't move into it, you placed it on top of her. It'll take into effect when she starts.
And I did double check both of those in the rule to make sure I was telling you the truth. That is how it works. So
yeah, that makes sense. I get that.
We're learning new characters here as much as y'all guys. It's a lot to get into always when a new one. So
all right, old women take their
they
damage.
just took that damage, yep, and now their turn. He's gonna stay there. This one is gonna stay there. This one is going to move to right here. And this one is going to move right here. And we have 5 claw attacks coming. One at Mako, one at Fathom, and 2 at Dazeth at advantage. We're gonna start with Mako first. An 8.
No.
Fathom, a 21.
Yeah.
Dealing 15 slashing damage.
Oh my god.
That was max damage too.
I'm
That's right.
downed.
And the next 2 at advantage against Dazeth, a 9 and a 21.
21 hits.
Dealing 8 slashing damage. And they will let out their sickly little cackles and continue about their business.
Okay, quick question. I have extra attack. It says nothing about having to take them against the same target. So can I attack once without moving and then? Oh,
Yeah. Yep.
Okay, so I will attack the one to the top right of me first with my long sword, and it still should still have the +1 to attack rolls, I believe.
That will not hit.
Nope.
Even with the +1.
Yep.
Correct.
Thank you. All right, so I guess I'll just go again, and I'll use a luck point right now.
Yeah, that seems reasonable. And that is your third and final, is that right?
Mhm.
That's gonna miss.
That's unfortunate.
That's real unfortunate. Oh well.
Your second rolls were all really good.
My second rolls were really great, yeah. But let's see. Can I do anything else for my bonus action? Actually, as a bonus action, I'll go ahead and cast Sanctuary on myself.
You ward a creature within range against attack. Until the spell ends, any creature. Huh.
Hmm.
You're wording yourself.
Yeah.
Cool.
All right. Enna, you regain those 3 hit points.
I'm going to use half my movement to get up, I'm guessing, right?
Mm-hmm.
Thank you so much, Mako. And I'm going to attack this lady. But first, I'm going to use my second rage, and I'm going to grow my tail again.
All right.
Hopefully that's able to help me this time. And I'm going to do a one-handed Warhammer attack since I have my shield.
That will miss.
Okay. That's so sad. Again.
Here we go.
That was it.
Cool. It's going to be 10 on her.
All right.
You need to just add your rage tax in.
I know.
I'll do it. I'll make a note of it. You're good.
Okay, thank you. I don't know how. Yeah. And I think that's going to be all. Yep.
All right. Laurel, can you make us a death save? All right. Fathom, a death save from you, sir. Okay. Mako, what you gonna do?
I'm gonna attack the one right here below me
Okay.
with my okay, I'm as my bonus action for sure, I'm gonna move the otter over in between Laurel and Fathom. I think that 5 foot, will that cover both of them?
Yeah. I mean,
Nice.
I think so.
So can I roll?
They don't have to be completely within it, right? They just have to. Moves into spirit space. So if they're both partially in it, I think that's reasonable.
So I roll 2 separate 1d6s.
No, you'd roll 1 more. And yeah, you
Oh.
roll 1.
They can roll it on their turn, or she rolls it on their turn.
Okay.
Oh,
Then yeah. I mean, or you can roll it now.
Oh yeah, I mean yeah, it's the
it'll
same
take
effect,
effect then.
but yeah.
oh, I understand. Okay, so I'm just gonna do it now.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay.
And then I'm going to turn into a
Ooh, you used a bonus action to move it. It's a bonus action to turn into an animal.
oh, well, is it an action to turn into an animal?
No, it's a bonus action now to turn into an animal, and those are not interchangeable,
Yeah,
unfortunately.
I checked it online. The way they phrase it is that nowhere in the rule book does it say a bonus action is quicker or easier to do than an action. A lot of people just kind of assume that, but they're both taking up very different thought processes is what the logic is behind it.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I move the moonbeam over to the one that's below me?
Yeah. Like this.
Yeah.
Okay. You can roll the damage now. It'll take effect when their turn starts.
Oh, looky there.
All right.
Wow.
Now, old woman. I
Yeah, I'll
need
make a
a dexterity or constitute. What was it? Fucking
con
hell.
save, which she'll pass and take 5. This one is going to move. Oh, sorry. To there, and I'm gonna have 2 claw attacks coming against Dazith at advantage, and then 2 against Mako at advantage. First 2 against Dazith.
They need to make their rolls, their wisdom.
Oh, you're right. Sorry about that. Wisdom, a 12 and a 9. What does that mean?
Actually, I don't even know what my. Does
Your
it say
spell
what it
save
is?
DC is proficiency plus 8 plus your spellcasting modifier, which
It says 12. He has a 12 for it. It shows it on the thing. At least if
yeah,
it's active.
my spells thing has us 12.
yeah, is that correct? Okay, so one of those meets.
All right. So I mean, so the one to the top right attacks you. The other one will lose it. So the
22.
22. Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah, 22 hits.
Dealing 6 slashing damage.
Nice.
The other 2 are going to come against Mako, both at advantage. A 12 and a 8.
No.
Nope, the 12 misses. Then
Yeah.
that's their turn as they just slash and eat around you guys.
All right.
How many old ladies are there?
4.
4.
They're
Okay.
fucking us up. This is nasty.
And Daza, you're surrounded by old women with claws. So
I will attack. I will attack the one to the top right of me with a longsword attack.
that is going to miss.
I will do it again.
That will hit.
Okay, and I will roll the damage. 6, and I will
Yes.
roll. Let me see, or let me look at. Let me throw smite in real quick. Let's see. Yeah, I will go ahead and cast it at 2nd level to add an extra D8 because it does say 1 D8. So yeah, I'll add 3 D8 to that.
For a first level spell slot.
So
Yeah,
it's a
3d8. Cool.
Yeah, so I will
You deal
do
20 damage.
damage.
Is that right? 20
That's right.
total.
Mhm.
And this thing will let out an awful howl as you slash into it.
And
Anything
that
else?
will be that'll be all.
All right. Enna, barely grasping to life.
Seriously.
Yeah, what are you up to?
I'm gonna go attack the same one that my friend was just attacking with my warhammer.
And
16.
this is a rage.
Yes,
That will hit.
for 8 damage.
Okay.
And then is she still up?
She is still up.
Same
That will also hit.
for 10.
Yeah, and you just batter this woman with a hammer, and she seems, doing a lot better than a normal old woman would do if you hit her with a hammer that many times, but still
Curse.
not dead.
Okay. I wasn't expecting to get this far. That's gonna be it for me.
And Laurel, you can regain 5 hit points, and you wake up kind of slumped over a box laying on top of the crates right there.
Oh, that's nasty. Gosh, Laurel is gonna try to. Wow, Laurel is gonna try to move right here.
So you have to use half your movement to stand up, and then you can move there. Yeah, that works. That's
That
like
works?
5 feet.
Okay, cool. And Laurel is going to cast. It's not time. He's gonna cast Summon Fae, and he's gonna put it right here. Beautiful. I love it.
Oh my god.
Is
I
that not
love
what
it.
y'all assumed it would look like?
You know what?
Is it-
That has to be my token from now on.
Is it fuming, mirthful, or tricksy?
Oh gosh, which one was it? Sorry, give me a second. Oh yeah, mirthful.
All right.
We roll the HP for it.
Yes, I sure
yeah.
will.
We don't have a thing in there for it.
Does it not? I
I
thought it
thought
automatically
I thought I had it last time.
No, it says 0. It says 30. What's the?
Oh, I messed that up. It's because it's based off the spell itself. One minute. Oh no, it is 30. That's based off the level you cast it at and all your spell casting, so it is 30 straight up.
Gotcha. All right.
So yep, it's that. Cool.
So
Jesus.
Yeah, that thing's wild. A level 3 spell, but it's fucking. That's a good level 3.
nasty. As my bonus action, excuse me, I'm gonna use my last wild shape, and I'm going to make an attack on this one right here.
Yes, that will hit. Woo!
Dang, you can take a bonus action bow attack.
Pretty sick.
Yeah, it's from the starry form.
No, I was just that's awesome. That's wild.
And you send an arrow through this thing,
Okay.
and it kind of it just falls down, oozing a green goopy mess.
Awesome.
Yeah.
So this thing, the Fae, follows directly after my turn.
Okay. Then yeah, it's Faye doing.
So I'm going to make a short sword attack.
You have to tell it what to do during your turn, or it just takes a dodge action. It says that like in the thing on it.
If
You
don't
like-
issue me, it takes
You
a dodge
have to
action.
out loud say what to do. It doesn't take an action or a bonus action, but you have to like declare what you want it to do, or it takes a dodge.
We'll just say, hey, attack this thing.
Yeah, I think that's. I think
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
fair.
I was just letting you know. It's the first time you've used it, but you have to
Okay.
say it on your turn before it switches to his.
I think it's fair because it shares your initiative. So I think it's fair. Whatever you do with it, we'll assume from now on is what you verbally commanded it to do.
Okay.
Is that-
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I mean, just because it could just take the dodge automatically, but it doesn't have to, I guess. Yeah.
So is that cool?
Yeah,
Yep.
do your thing.
Okay. Let's see. Come on, don't fail me. I need this.
It failed you.
My God.
Oh no.
All right, man. That's it.
Fathom, you awaken on a cold stone ground with 5 HP.
Yay. Oh, I almost put 55. That would have been very wrong.
I
Um,
added it. There you go. Sorry.
Oh, that's why. Okay. I'm going to use half my movement to stand up. I'm going to pull out my lyre, and I'm going to expend another use of my bardic inspiration for the table, which is this. I don't know. This isn't going to be useful for here, but oh well.
It is what it is.
And I'm going to give it to myself.
All right then.
That's my bonus action, and as an action, I'm going to point at the hag. Oh, I'm gonna peer over the boxes, point at the hag, attacking Dazeth from behind, and I'm gonna say, "You're really ugly," and I'm going to cast a vicious mockery.
Awesome.
That's a
Roll
great-
channeling some path here.
Four.
Let me make the roll.
I
Wisdom
think that, is
save.
that not max? That's max damage too.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
no.
That's
But they have disadvantage. They have a disadvantage on the next attack roll,
Woohoo!
and I'm
Good shit.
gonna.
Which
use the
one
rest
did
of my
you?
move-
Which one did you do that to?
behind
The
Dazeth.
one, yeah.
This little dude. Okay.
And I'm going to kind of like duck back behind the boxes,
All right.
and that's my turn.
Cool. Mako.
If I move here, or like, I just want to be away from Enna a little bit, but within 5 feet of these other two.
Moving away from it. Do I smell
Yeah,
that?
you just did that, and you don't take attack of opportunity because you're still within 5 feet of these guys.
Okay. So if I cast a cantrip, is that an action or a bonus action?
It tells you on the cantrip what it is if you look at on your sheet.
Sorry, Zon just punched. There was no complexity.
Spellcasters are hard.
Yeah, click the eye, and so this is an action. I think all of them are
Oh.
actions.
Okay.
I'm not certain of that. This one might not be actually.
Have fun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're actions.
Okay.
Isn't that like a druid thing that like all their spells are actions or some shit for? Because
Except
some of
for
those actions,
Rocket
there's-
She did the healing one, and that was a bonus action.
oh, was that okay? Never mind then.
Yeah.
Most of them are concentration, though, if that's what you're thinking.
Oh, is that what it
Spell.
is? I knew there was like one weird thing about their spells, but regardless.
Okay. Well, you don't really need to move in that case.
Oh, are both of these concentration? Because in that case, the moonbeam left. That I need to look at.
Yes, the
Moonbeam is
moonbeam's gone.
The moonbeam is gone.
Moonbeam's
Okay.
gone. Yeah.
Okay.
But because you can only have one concentration spell, it's like you're paying attention to one spell at a time.
Okay.
And so you're paying attention right now to the healing one.
Okay. Great. And I can't turn into an animal as an action.
Yeah, you can use a bonus action to do it.
Okay. So I'm just gonna make a sword attack on the, but I can't. I don't know. I'm confused. So I want to turn into a dire wolf and attack again.
Yeah, you can do. I mean, it's a bonus action to change into the wolf, and then an action to attack.
Did you have to go that way?
Okay, so I can do it in that order.
Drink water and eat food, but we took some substance.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, you don't have to take your action before your bonus action.
Okay, so I'm gonna turn into the dire wolf.
All right, roll the HP for that guy.
Big puppy.
Oh,
Oh,
Okay.
Big
That's
boy.
damn big.
Shit. That is. What did you rolled like 32 last time? That's
Yeah.
awesome. All right, I'm gonna hide you. Move this guy over. Give you your 47 HP. Jeez, that's a good roll.
That's a great roll.
Okay, and then attack. I can attack.
Yeah, you can attack.
Okay, so I'm gonna bite the one that's below me.
That will miss.
Yeah,
Oh no, wait, you have advantage.
I do have
because
advantage
of,
because
pack
of pack
tactics?
tactics.
Then that will hit.
Fucking go.
And I click on bite.
Yeah, you just hit the button. Yeah.
Huh.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, I have to make a strength save.
It's an old lady. They're probably
I
not
love that
too
face.
strong.
Probably not, right?
Oh,
Wow.
damn.
They slid that one in there.
Hmm.
Well, they just hate you.
All right. And Hank, will you take over now?
Yeah, and it's the old woman. As you guys are kind of 1 second, sorry.
What's about to happen?
Yeah, okay. So Laurel, will you make me a wisdom saving throw? You're seeing these things for the first time now.
Oh, wait, I'm good.
Ah, yeah, you're
Oh,
fine.
God.
You're not scared anymore. What is there to fear? And with that, these three are going to take an attack against first against Dazeth at disadvantage, if I remember correctly.
After it makes its wisdom saving throw.
Oh, yes, he does first. Okay.
Ooh.
So that's a fail. And at that, the guy's gonna go, fuck this shit, and move here.
Oh my
And you
God.
get an attack of opportunity on it as it leaves.
I shall do so.
That's gonna miss, but now at disadvantage against Fathom. An 8.
God. It misses. It misses.
I would hope an 8 does. And now it's 2 at advantage coming against Miss Wolf over there.
Miss Wolf.
18 and a 24.
Yeah.
Dealing a total of 18
Ate
slash
it.
damage.
Ate it up. That's wow.
As they just slash into the sides of your little wolfy boy. And that's their turn. And this person is no longer mocked. They're just embarrassed.
Embarrassing for them.
Dazeth, you're up.
Okay, Dazeth is going to move. Oh, on the right thing.
Yes.
Here and then. Oh, he can't move that far. Going to move here. Do 2 attacks against the one right above him.
Okay.
Boom and a boom.
Those will both hit.
Boom and a boom.
Okay.
13
Slash-
damage.
Yep, you slash into this thing for 13.
Woo! And that's his turn.
Okay, nicely done. Anna.
All right. Anna is going to do an attack on Top Old Woman, sorry.
Okay.
With the Warhammer.
That will miss.
Do I get advantage
No,
for pack?
you're not a.
I
Not
see
a
it though. I see it though. I see the vision.
I have to try, okay? What about the Fae up there?
Again, no.
Okay.
I gotta be right here. You gonna help me out though. So
There you go. That'll hit. Dealing
7.
7 damage. Yep.
That's a nat 2, nat 1. So I really
Damn.
rocked it out
That
nat
was
time.
rough. Anything else?
Hi, Wolfie. That's it.
All right, Brendan, you want to take back over? It's Laurel's turn.
Yeah, go for it, Laurel.
you're damn right. All right. Let's see. Yeah, Laurel, he's not doing too hot. He's gonna be right here. And as a bonus action, he is going to make an attack right here.
All right. As a bonus action, what's the?
The starry form. The
Oh
arch
yeah, go
form.
for it. Yeah.
Can't remember. Oh,
Nat 20.
Yeah, I'm sorry,
Ride her.
that doesn't actually hit. I'm kidding. Yeah. Yeah, you send an arrow through this thing.
Still up?
Oh, yeah. Oh shit. Can I control Z that? No. Okay.
Okay.
Fucked that up.
Okay.
Yeah, it's still up. It's still up.
Still up. Okay.
Want to settle this, please?
I'm going to cast. Sorry. We're gonna go here. and cast Guiding Bolt right here at level 2.
Did you say the one behind the wolf?
Yes.
All right.
Oh, I don't know if you could see that one. This is a huge wolf.
How big is the wolf?
Oh yeah.
Wolf
A
is
large
huge.
creature.
Oh,
Yeah,
Very
it's
large.
10 feet by like they take up a 10-foot cube.
oh,
basically.
oh, never mind. Right here then. Right here then. Still same at level 2.
Good thing you didn't aim it behind the wolf.
No, yeah, that would have been bad.
Yeah, that's
Did it hit
and
the
actually-
wolf though?
you give me-
William!
can you give me a roll me a d20 real quick?
Yeah.
No.
No, that was close. No, it flies into the roof, like a little embarrassingly close to you.
Nasty. All right. That's fine. That's
Okay.
my turn.
Yeah, and
And
Celestial
he
Fae.
is going to attack right here. My goodness. That hit?
Yeah, that will hit, and you had advantage regardless, but yeah, that'll hit. 6 force damage. Interesting. Yeah, you give this thing a nice little whack.
All right. And that's it.
All right, Fathom.
Fathom gets the healing bonus as well.
Yeah, I was gonna bring that up because I'm still in the radius of the otter.
Yeah.
So how much would I get back? Because I kind of need
Oh
it.
yeah, you gain
I-
roll it again, I think. Yeah, roll it each turn.
Sweet.
3
Okay.
HP.
There you go.
So how do we want to do this? Is that no? Okay. I'm going to I'm gonna say good luck, Dazeth, and I'm gonna cast invisibility on myself.
There you go. Oh, that's beautiful.
And I don't know, I'm gonna open my mouth and a black cloud falls to the floor and covers me and I just poof disappear. And I'm going to run towards Laurel a bit.
That didn't did it?
All right.
Been really bad.
Yeah, you can do that. And you are invisible.
I'm actually gonna move there. And that's my turn.
All right, Mako. What are you gonna do?
I'm gonna move. I don't think I can control my character.
What did I just do? We're good. Back to Mako. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
I can't control my character.
You can't control. Oh, my bad. I need to. Oh, fuck me. Where do you want to go?
I was just gonna move
Oh,
so
here it is, here it
she would
is.
have
I found it.
advantage.
I remembered how to do it. Controlled by Mako. Save. Okay, there you go. Now you should be able to.
So I'm just gonna move here so she gets advantage. And I'm gonna bite this one that's in between us. And the other one gets an attack of opportunity, I'm guessing.
Yeah. All right, and you're gonna make a bite.
Yeah. going really slow.
Oh, all right.
Okay.
That will hit, surprisingly. All right, and can the old woman make a strength save? The old woman is going to make a strength save. Okay, there we go. And that's going to fail. And so this old woman is prone, which is made sense.
Does she?
There we go.
Is
That's
it
the prone.
three?
All right. Anything else, Mako?
Can I move my otter over towards Enna? Put it in the square.
Yes. That's a bonus action to move that.
I believe so. It was a bonus action
to move it. Yeah, it's a bonus action.
All right. And you're going to move it just over Enna.
Yeah.
Cool. And now is the old woman's turn.
Yes. Yeah, one of them's gonna stay and attack Dazeth.
What's the saving throw?
All right, one second on that. Okay. This one is going to move to here around Inna. And this one's going to stand up and face the wolf. I think the Celestial Fae will get an attack of opportunity.
Yeah. Nope. That will not hit.
Okay. And then we have one attack against Dazeth, or I'll make the wisdom throw against Dazeth first. That's another fail.
Nice.
This person's just gonna stare you down like, I don't know who you are. We're not really, nothing's happening here. And kind of look at you. The next one against the wolf, Mako, in 18,
yes.
dealing 10. And the last one's gonna come at advantage against Inna.
Okay.
And 19.
19 will hit, but because my tail, I can take a reaction and add a 1d8. So
We'll roll. Will you put that in the chat just so we can see it? But yeah, I think that's right.
Please give me at least 3. 6. So I'm good. I missed it.
What is that? What's your AC at?
16.
Oh, that's live.
Yeah. So as
Yeah.
a reaction, she fucking misses.
Yeah, the thing slash at you and misses
Oh,
my
that's so
tail just
close.
right past you.
I've been waiting for that. That's why I used my tail the other time, but I didn't actually get to use it.
Oh, that's nasty.
You know those things where you're just like, I want to try.
That's their turn. Sorry.
That's really nasty.
All right. Old ladies are done.
Yep.
Okay.
They did their best. That's all you can ask.
Daza, what are you up to?
Alseth will do 2 longsword attacks against the one above him.
Ooh.
Finally. Decent hit.
Yeah, the second one will definitely hit, and you'll deal 15 damage. Jesus.
Damn.
I'll
Nice.
go ahead and do
Splashing
use
into this thing and sending a spray of swamp water all over the basement.
Ew.
Oh, is it dead?
Nope,
Oh, I was trying to
but
say
it's spraying swamp water, so it's not doing great.
I was gonna do spite though.
Smite.
Yeah,
Uh,
my last spell
yeah,
slot.
I mean, yeah, do your thing.
2d8, so another 8 on top of it.
Yeah. and the swamp water explodes a little bit.
Oof,
Still up though,
I
unfortunately.
don't like that. Yep, that's Salsa's turn.
Anna, what you up to?
All right. Anna's going to turn and face this one and attack at advantage with her Warhammer. 17
Yes.
for 11 damage on that one. And then I'm gonna do another
Wait, hold on.
Warhammer attack on the same one
Why there's-
for 14. So 25 damage total.
Woo-wee.
And she's in the square, so does she get a 1d6?
Yes.
Oh, her help. Yes, you get help. Yeah, and you whack this thing with your warhammer and put a dent in its skull and a nice little prick in its back, and it's not doing well.
Good.
And getting your 2
Fuck
HP.
it up, Wolfie.
Nice.
But I take my
Fuck it
2.
up, Wolfie. All right, Laurel, what you up to?
I'm looking.
Just hanging out in the corner.
Yeah, I'm looking at this celestial fae, and my God, it's God tier. It's fantastic. All right.
Humble.
So let's see. Laurel's gonna stay here and make an attack right here. The archer.
Okay. That will definitely hit.
Right here.
Yeah. And yeah,
Still up?
you send an arrow through it. And she is still up.
All right. I'm gonna try Guiding Bolt again at level 2.
That will definitely hit as well.
Yeah. Right here.
For 20 damage.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna send this guiding bolt into her, and she's gonna kind of like shake with this like electricity and radiant energy for a second, and then just explode, splattering Enna with green swamp water and pieces of old lady.
Beautiful.
And old lady, you.
Okay. Now that is my turn. Now
That's like actually.
I'm looking. It's the phase turn. So let's see. Now from reading phase step, it says the Fae can magically teleport up to 30 feet into an unoccupied space it can see. Then one of the following effects occurs based on the Fae's chosen mood. That's all a bonus action, correct?
What is it?
So I use phase step to teleport, and then as the bonus action, based on the mood I chose, which is mirthful happens as a bonus action.
Yeah, it's under bonus actions there, so I'm gonna assume you're correct
Okay,
when you made it.
right here. It's going to be right here. And it's gonna have this creature make a wisdom saving throw.
All right, wisdom save. Hank, can you get us an old woman wisdom save?
Yes, I can. Anytime. Anytime. 4. Oof. They got stupider throughout this fight, right? Like they started off kind of badass.
They started
Yeah,
off
definitely.
strong.
Okay. All right. The target is charmed by you in the Fae for 1 minute or until the target takes any damage. That's what I'm gonna do. Nothing else. What does charmed mean?
You can look it up clicking the little I button in the top right,
All right.
and I'll just post it in the chat in a second. Charmed creature can't attack the charmer or target the charmer with harmful abilities or magical effects. The charmer has advantage on ability checks to interact socially with the creature.
Perfect. All right. That's my turn.
Okay, Fathom.
I'm just gonna pluck a few strings on my lyre, and I'm going to give my last bardic inspiration to Inna. So whenever you make an attack or an ability, you can roll a d8 and add that to it.
Perfect.
And because it's technically not a spell cast or an attack, I believe I remain invisible.
Is that the requirements for invisibility?
Yeah, it says I remain invisible until the duration or if I attack or cast a spell. But I don't think using the bard stuff is spell casting. I don't think granting bardic inspiration is spell casting.
I don't
Unless you
think
say so.
No, that makes sense.
Okay, and
I
then
mean, you're not
in that
using a
case-
spell slot, right?
No.
Then yeah, you're good.
Cool. In that case, I'm just gonna stay in my corner. Actually, I'm gonna move a little bit closer to Laurel. He doesn't know I'm there, but I know I'm there.
Is Fathom a conscientious objector? I don't think Fathom has dealt a single point of damage. Is Fathom?
No, I dealt
Have
4
you?
damage. I dealt 4 damage with vicious mockery. Thank
Oh
you.
my gosh, bro.
I just
That's
now
wild.
realized I think Fathom has like 1 spell that can actually do damage. Two. I have Dissonant Whispers, but I think that's all I have as far as damage spells
Everybody
go.
needs support. It's okay.
Yeah, most of my support is selfish support, so we'll see.
All right, Mako, giant wolf. What are we up to?
Biting again.
Bite that hag.
Oh no, it's good. It's good.
Hack
Oh
tactics.
yeah, you get the advantage.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Roll that damage. And with that, you chomp this thing's gross face right off its
Fuck
body.
yeah.
So tasty.
I thought they tore off their faces.
Tastes like spinach. All right.
Mhm.
Anything else?
It's like spinach.
50 feet. Ah. No.
You move.
Okay, Popeye.
No.
Oh, ho, ho, ho.
Okay. Is that your turn?
What?
Okay, do that again real quick.
That's awful.
Wait,
right.
Was that a Popeye impression?
It.
What?
Don't ask.
Was it a
him.
Popeye impression?
His
'Cause
old
if it
voice.
was, are you sure?
A little bit. That's Popeye, right?
It sounds like if Popeye ate Mickey Mouse.
So this woman suddenly starts like trying to pull her like cloak over her face, and like, you remember how she kind of ripped at her skin before? You see her trying to like force her skin together in a more appeasing way. Seeing this is clearly not working, she takes her action to disengage and sprints to here on the stairs and starts trying to sprint up.
Mhm.
Oh, I do apologize, but you have to go up the other side of the stairs. That's the back side.
How is that the backside?
Because there's the
Oh, we came
there's
this
a-
way.
There's a little wall at the top. You
Yeah,
can
we
see the
came
Okay,
this
bottom.
well, she gets to
That's
right
why
here.
it's disconnected
There.
on the map.
She gets to here then. And she
All right.
chants some words in Aquan, if anyone understands Aquan.
I think I do,
I think we all do.
Yeah.
Most of them do.
except
dude.
for Dazit.
That does not.
What
You hear her very clearly in Aquan go, well, fuck.
But she chants it a little bit.
She chants it.
fuck. Well, fuck.
fuck. Well, fuck.
All right, does it?
It's like the witch voice, you know? The like, toil and boil, that kind of thing.
Mhm.
Well, fuck. Yeah, I don't know.
Well, she didn't get away. She didn't get very far.
Bob's gonna run after
Not
her.
get very
He's gonna say, I don't know what you're saying, weird old lady. And he's gonna attack twice.
Both of those will hit.
Hell yeah.
That's funny.
Yeah, and you cut her in half.
Yes.
And also, by the way, y'all have been outside of the lights this whole time. Dawson doesn't know if any of y'all are alive. So
Oh
he's
my
just
God,
gonna turn back and be like, guys,
Dawson's been alive.
King shit.
He's
Guys.
I
like,
guess you did do this outside of the light, but well, there's light coming down from the stairs, and there's light from there.
When he watched her run, it seems
it would
reasonable.
be disadvantage regardless. So you got it.
Oh my god, all those attacks were over. Yeah,
Yeah, that was great.
nice.
And with that, I believe we're out of initiative.
One would
And
hope.
We're gonna call it for tonight.
Beautiful.
Well done. Way to not die, because I really thought that you
Yeah.
guys were gonna die.
I did too. I'm not gonna lie, I was
Mako
nervous. I was
literally
fucking
saved
nervous.
us.
yeah, and I do want to clear up. I cast the thing on myself instead of one of y'all because y'all were outside of the LOS. I would have cast the like wisdom
that's
saving
fair.
thing.
No, we understand.
Yeah, so I
Damn.
felt bad because I was like, I almost casted one of y'all, but I was like, oh wait, they're just gonna say, I don't know they're there. I would just be casting in the darkness.
I didn't
were
get the
going
large
through it.
table roll I wanted this session, but I'll get it
Hey.
someday.
Daza takes hits to the face very well.
yes, he does.
Yes,
He
he
does.
does.
He did like half. He did, I think, 2/3 of his damage in one turn, and then he got hit in the face for the most of the rest of it. But that's what he does.
Also, y'all's barbarian got dropped in a single turn.
That was fucked up. How much HP was that?
It's
Or was it just
Not
you,
HP related.
you get downed?
you
Oh.
dropped to 0 hit points. That's all you know.
That
That's
was really
nasty.
unfortunate.
Uh,
Especially when that happened, I was like, wait, now what? Because that was what scared me in the fight. Because one
when,
thing was like
when two of y'all immediately dropped to 0, 3, I guess. If you
it was
count
3, I was the
wolf.
third. And I was like, oh. And Davis, I think, was the only one to stay alive the whole time.
He really was.
I mean, Mako technically did. It's just she lost her first wolf form
Yeah.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then somehow came back even stronger and clobbered them. So
Impressive.
I have a request from the DMs. Can I get an invisibility marker on my token so I don't forget?
Oh yeah. I'll put that
Because I
there.
think I'm still invisible for like a while.
Yeah, you're invisible.
Is
The
it an hour?
Celestial Fae, which doesn't have a name, but I will name
Up to an hour. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
you
It
gotta
does have a name. It's Mirthful or something like that.
Yeah. Mirthful.
Well, he can change out the attitude of it each time he casts it, can he?
Oh, that's on a bonus action, actually, I think. Or is that each time you cast it? Does it
I
say?
think each time I cast it,
That makes sense. Okay.
That thing is scary though.
Christian.
yeah.
So with your starry forms, are you
Yes.
supposed to roll HP for those like you do with wild shape?
No, I'm not. I'm the same HP except my body is just engulfed in stars.
Okay. And so when you drop to 0 hit points,
That's my ass. Yeah.
okay. That makes
Wait,
sense.
So that's what it's confusing though, because in the chat, it's like in the description of wild shape, it says if you go unconscious, you are immediately ejected from wild point or you drop to
You
0.
revert
That's
to
the
when
part.
you revert to your regular form, which just means he's unconscious but in Laurel
Yeah.
form. Instead
Right.
of
Well,
in starry
then
form.
why wouldn't
No,
I wouldn't-
starry shape
the thing
replaces a
here-
use of wild shape.
Exactly.
Yeah, but he doesn't roll the HP or anything for it.
He's not changing into anything else.
it
like,
doesn't add.
other druids do.
It's just on the wild shape thing. So it's not a wild shape technically. It's instead of wild shapes. That's where it's confused because
Yeah.
the wild shape description says unconscious or 0. That's why it's kind of weird. Because like, let's see.
Oh
You
yeah, I
retain
was
your-
light too. I forgot.
You retain your game statistics, but your body becomes luminous. Your joints glitter.
It says it ends early if you dismiss it, are incapacitated, die, or use this feature again. So no matter what, you would have lost it when you got
Right.
down.
That's why I had to
Yeah.
cast it again.
Yeah, he used it again.
Yeah, but I mean, did you?
He has a he
Yes.
has a lot of benefits, and so that
Yeah.
makes sense that he wouldn't just get the extra like 100 HP from 2 extra
Yeah.
wild shapes.
Yeah, I mean, fair enough. I was just saying it if it's as a wild shape, but it looks like it's not a wild shape. It's
It
instead
takes
of a
the
wild
place.
shape.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, that's the main thing was just trying to figure out whether it counts as a wild shape or not, and it does. I don't think it does.
No, it
A wild
doesn't.
shape too.
I have 2 wild shapes.
So
Yeah,
you
he can
could
also
use
wild
it to turn
shape.
into a non-combat animal,
Yeah.
then, right?
Yes, I can.
Yeah.
That's wild. That's cool. That's fun.
Yeah, but he can turn into something. He can't. You chose like the animal one, so you can turn into
Mhm.
more powerful stuff. He could turn
Yeah.
into like a normal wolf, basically.
Yeah, right.
Okay.
But it still
Okay,
gives him the
cool.
extra HP, which is helpful.
yeah.
I just wanted to make sure. So, just to make sure I understand it from my perspective. So it
Yeah.
uses a wild shape, but it's not a wild shape, so it's not going to be affected by that. It just ends when you're knocked out. You just don't come back with it.
Correct.
Yeah, he's
Cool.
still knocked
Perfect.
out. He's just not starry while he's knocked out. He's not
That makes.
glittering on the
I just
ground.
wanted to make sure on that we were good. Then I just wanted to make sure that how that ruling is because the
Yeah.
story is kind of weird.
Well, I was confused as well because I thought that we fucked up whenever he was downed earlier. But
Yeah.
No.
but
we didn't
not.
argue it, and I think Christian knows his character pretty well.
No,
so.
yeah, no, I knew. I
The
know.
fucking
That's the
dragon.
thing. It's powerful, but that she has if you get knocked out.
Yeah. That's fair.
That makes me
That's fair.
feel better about it.
Mhm.
Because you do have a lot of shit.
Yeah, no, I know what I have. And yeah, so I'm just looking at this or whatever, the Celestial Fae. So Fae Step, from what I'm looking at it right here, Fae Step is the bonus action, and then the Mirthful, Fuming, and Trixie happens after I use Fae Step, all including in the bonus action.
Summon Fae. The way these NPCs work, if it's listed under action, it's an action to use it. If it's listed under bonus action, it's a bonus action to use it. So to my knowledge, you can use Fuming, Merciful, or Trixie every turn as a bonus action. Or you choose one as your bonus action or the Fae step, one of those 4.
Yeah, if you look at the spell though, you have to like
Right,
say
you have to
Merciful,
predetermine it.
Fuming, or Trixie at the when you summon this thing.
Right. So for instance, for this fight, I chose Mirthful.
Yeah.
So that means every time I use the Celestial Fae uses the bonus action, it's only going to be able to use Mirthful.
So then
Yeah.
why does it list them on the character sheet? I'm not even saying the one I made, but the actual one, it lists those under bonus action. So as a bonus action, can you do the one that you chose? Is that what that
Yeah,
means?
you can do only the
Yes.
one you chose.
Cool.
Right.
They
Or
just
the
put
face
all of
step.
them.
Or the face step, right? Like those.
Well, I
your
think
options.
so. It says the Fae magically teleports up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space it can see.
Oh, then one. That's wild.
It is wild.
Then
That's why I
one.
was trying to make sure it was right. But that's
yeah.
what it says, right?
Yeah,
Takes
that sounds right. Yeah, I mean based on
It
how it's
takes-
written.
well, so this only one right now, but if a level 4, he could take 2 attacks, face step, and use this thing. This dude's awesome. The multi-attack too,
Oh, yeah.
when he gets up higher levels. This guy's wild and because his HP goes up at higher levels too. The
It
30 is
does.
based off of level 3.
Cool.
That's
Then yeah, you did that right. I didn't
Okay.
read it earlier, but you did it correct based on how
Just
it's
making
written.
sure.
Mhm.
Yep.
That's cool.
All right.
Okay. No,
Love
I
you
understand. I apologize for how poorly I ran that, but you guys.
Hey,
did really
it happens.
Yeah.
You did fine.
There's too many rules, and
had a
all of
good
y'all.
time.
We did new spells. None
And
of
we're
them-
new.
This was the first like what felt like the real combat with the new characters, because like the rogue
Yeah.
fisherman, like
Oh.
that was like a first
Oh,
session
yeah.
thing.
You didn't feel combat when you were just eviscerating a bunch of fishermen?
I put them to sleep and hid, so no.
Okay, there you go. That's fair.
I did it. I killed him.
Oh,
And look where we are now. We're out of a
Look
job.
where we are now. That's correct.
Mhm.
no.
Or
Great
still
job, though.
in a
That's a
job.
hard
We'll
fight,
see
you
what you
guys. Y'all
decide.
guys
No, that definitely was.
pulled that from your ass at the end there, and that's
Yeah, that was
100% because of McKaylee. That healing spirit
Yes.
literally saved us.
And I
Like,
have the healing spirit
100%.
too. But guess what? I couldn't use it because I was already down. Because that was my next step.
Yeah, you got screamed at and just got scared.
Oh my god.
What's crazy about that spell? You guys could all roll bad, all get like frightened and just like fuck, like it's just over. Or you could all roll great, nothing, and it's such a range. I was happy about
It
it.
is such a range.
I could make people afraid of me too.
Do it then.
Fine. Next session, give us a harder fight and I will.
Hey, shut up.
Harder? Deal.
Yeah.
Deal.
Hey, chill.
What? McKaylee's gonna carry us. It's fine.
Oh,
You're
God,
right.
please don't put that on
You're
me.
right. Michaela's gonna do it.
As you walk outside, you see 3 dragons.
Fathom flips them off and then turns invisible.
Wait, so how can we make this party fight the other party? How can a crossover episode?
Aerith
Portal.
gets really a lot better at portals.
Yes.
Ability to transfer like through time.
So would we
Perfect.
have them each control both their characters, right?
Yeah.
And have to fight themselves
Yeah.
one on
Oh
one.
my god.
Yeah.
Wait, that would actually be really fun.
That would be so
And
fun.
just slapping at each other.
It's barbarian versus barbarian.
Honestly, like Laurel washes Baracus. I hate to say it, but he washes Baracus.
I don't know. Baracus is wildin'.
I
No.
don't think the fight between Dazeth and Aerith ever ends. I don't think Dazeth ever finds them. I don't think Aerith ever kills Dazeth.
Aerith would never get a hit in, and Dazeth would never get a hit in, and Aerith wouldn't be able to do enough damage up close to take him down.
Yup.
Fathom wouldn't ever kill Geth. He would just never dream of it.
Geth
I
would
would just
guiding
love to hear
bolt
the
him and take
conversation
him out in
between
one
Aerith
hit.
and Dazeth.
Are you my great grandfather?
I think the only good fights are gonna be the 2 barbarians and the druid and the monk.
I want to see the druid monk fight.
Destroy.
Oh my god, can you imagine Zahn like cutting off the tentacles of Mako's like giant octopus?
Yeah,
Yes,
someone
yeah.
would like show no mercy, and it would be so sad.
Oh. All right, you guys, that's it. I'm stopping the recording.